making
It's hard
microphone.
to, I mean, even though
I
it
want
was
to
the
say
Oddlot when we
you're looking
first
lovely
played with, like,
today.
laughing and everything, it wasn't the Oddlot on
Nice
the
and
same
white and
level.
round.
I mean, we weren't even
Slim
calling it the Oddlot,
in the
that's
midsection.
one thing. I mean, even
Nice.
though it is
The first meeting
continuation
is
of the
2019.
campaign.
So that's 4 years ago.
We're way before 2019.
Yeah, we were before that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know we were way before
I think
1 year
you
before
were
COVID
using,
pandemic.
Like, legal pads and stuff for a
I think
while that weren't really like in
2018.
binders, weren't you?
Yeah, 2018 was when we joined.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you
Is
when
that
you
level
asked me,
5?
I was a brand new advisor because I got ballsy enough to ask you to play, and that was 2016.
Okay.
And then maybe that was the end of 2016, so maybe 2017 at the earliest.
Okay. I don't really.
2017 was the summer I met.
Yeah.
So I'd say
So
2017
it must have
then.
been that fall.
2017
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 2017
would be, yeah,
for level 5.
for Oddlot at
So wait a
as it's
minute,
become.
math. What does that mean? Where are we now? 2023.
We're all old.
So that's 6 years.
I gotta write this down. So 2017.
6 years.
2017 is when.
Six.
Did you join the same summer as that Shakespeare? Or did you join earlier?
The very first Shakespeare I did, yes,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I
'cause
think Matt
Tyrael
slid into my
and
DMs in like
Matt and
November and was like,
Tuzard all
"Hey,
came in around the
you want
same
to play some
time.
D&D?" And I was like, I was really trepidatious at first because my last experience was a very drunk D&D session. So I was
We
like,
heard
I
about
mean,
that, yeah.
it's gonna be cooler with powers. Like I know it is,
Wait,
but like,
so I can.
We started like.
Dude, Dan was telling me about this fucking campaign
At
like
least
2
5.
years before.
Yeah, because I
at
mean,
least.
since level
That was
1
2
to
years
5,
to
that's
ask.
sort of
Fuck you,
how-
dude. I was jealous,
I was
and
still-
I
I was
told
still
you to ask
coaching.
for me. You're like, I
Fourth
can't.
hoarding is Dan.
So then I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Dan. I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I hear differing reports. Some people really like it. Like I've heard
That's
some
so
people
hilarious.
specifically say that it's a
I don't
great
blame them.
skirmish game.
It
If
is.
you want to, like,
It's a good war game.
and some people like that. I don't know.
Man, I
I
heard
would
you got
try
some
it
of
out
that
at
D&D.
some
Nah, I ain't
point.
me, son.
I'm like, dude, I heard you guys play campus D&D. You're like, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's like maybe once a month, and it's really hard. Like, and I'm like, oh. All right, I guess I can't. Like, hey, I mean, if you know Dan,
don't
if you know
remember
there's
having
any
to do
opening, you're like, no, there's like never. And I'm like, oh,
Divine Soul gives you an extra +1 per level.
Okay.
And I took the
thanks for the resub.
Let's go.
Level 20!
Tim, what's up, man?
Good to see everybody. Glad to be back here doing Oddlot stuff after a week off. Because we left on vacation.
Oh, did it was very nice.
I
mean-
well deserved.
Within reason, yeah. Yeah, yes.
Good. So other than that, let's see. Hunters on Wednesday, or is it Cthulhu?
One more week at Cthulhu.
Nice. How's it going?
We survived.
That's winning.
Nobody's dead yet.
I have been
Nobody
told.
even took any major wounds. It was close.
It was freaking touch and go, man.
It was,
It was tough.
Yeah, it was.
I'm told
intense
Rid's
situation.
weakness is rolling low.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. he's
This
not
is good to
roll
know.
low.
See, I've been
know.
friends with him for a very long
Hunger
time,
game.
and I've never realized this, but now I know.
My curse is that
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
so
Oh man.
good
Hey, thank you.
all the
Apparently,
time.
the magic number for the stream today is 42. Was that what they both? Subscribed for so many months. We
42
weird.
is a good number.
That's
That's
so
the
many
answer.
months.
That's the answer to everything, according to
Yeah, it's
David
the
Attenborough.
answer.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Noise.
So good. So Cthulhu on Wednesday. We're gonna do Ether Flux on Sunday, hopefully.
I hope.
Yeah.
Been trying to.
Be nice.
Okay.
Mike won't be there, right?
Yeah, so maybe not. I don't know.
Oh no.
Mike's
I might
not
be
there
very
yet.
hungover too.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
he's been a busy boy.
You're gonna be hungover.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll find
Why
out.
you gonna be hungover?
I can't say because it's a surprise.
Pre-planned hangovers.
Better not milk that cow. Let it go.
Okay.
Surprise drunkenness.
Gotcha. Yeah, right. Like that's. Wish I could plan my hangovers.
I don't want to wish
sneaking
any.
up on a guy.
I
Pour that
absolutely
drink pint. He's like,
don't.
You can.
I know. I'm like, I can't. I know. I'm like, yeah. I realize. I know. I'm
We're adults.
making jokes. Anyway. Okay. Good.
I'm gonna
So.
move that mic between the two of you.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You gotta make your target known first.
Yep.
When speaking to a crowd.
Sorry.
So I just want to.
Public speaking 101, right? That's not really public
I
speaking.
want to run this by everybody. So, depending upon when people leave for other working obligations, stuff like that, I have an idea for a Weird West 1/2 shot in a different system?
Yes.
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 I'm down.
Yes,
Yes.
I love
Yes.
Weird West.
No.
Fucking there.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been working on a lot of the the character details, but the idea would be you're part of this town, and there's a lot of options within this town, right? Who you want to be a character, where you fall in, but you'd be no magic for the and then something will happen, and you will rise because you are heroes, and you realize you're kind of a cut above the rest of the commoners because you have these unique talents. Yeah.
Gunpowder allowed.
Of course.
Gunpowder's not magic. That's
That's not
science.
Well, I mean,
Well,
alchemy.
Also, it's Weird West.
Not
so-
in Weird West, it just is.
Cowboy without 6-shooter? Come on.
Well, you know, mostly because I want to do the
I mean,
crazy
even
old
standard.
prospector guy, and I would love to be able to
Maybe
just
I'll
talk
be a
dynamite
busty
in
femme
random
left
directions.
The Mad Bob.
I don't know why I looked at you.
No. I can connect with that on so many ways. You know.
Perfect.
So that's it would be in the cipher system. That's what I'm kind of thinking. So and it's pretty easy. I'll send out the book so we can all look at stuff ahead of time. I have a crib sheet of just like how to run the game front and back. You know, it's pretty quick. Yeah, and I think I want to give that a try. And if we like it, we can keep doing it. If we don't, whatever. We just do something else. That's fine. Otherwise, we go back to Spellcraft. Do something else.
I'm also very anxious to get back to Spellcraft because I love cyberpunk stuff too.
Yeah.
I respell crash.
Yeah, Spellcrash is lots of fun.
I'm
But,
weirdly
it's still
invested. Yeah.
assuming everything Oddlot stays as is, and you don't kill Siedra. That's that's
If
the
we
future.
don't kill Siedra in the next, 1 or 2 sessions.
So, I feel like at this point, she's almost untouchable in the Oddlot because we have forbidden knowledge now.
We have forbidden knowledge.
Like,
You can.
Metagame.
Clones,
Right.
bro.
it feels a little too metagame to just turn around and be like,
But we
we're gonna-
also
okay.
know that, like, always some ancient bad dude is always trying to, like, resurrect some ancient real bad dude. So, like, bad dudes can die.
Yeah. This is a standard, like,
It's a bad
superhero
dude
storyline.
situation,
They
yeah.
never are really dead.
Never dead.
There's
Resurrect him.
the end question mark. It's like
Only Uncle Ben stays dead.
Yeah.
Everybody else is fair game.
Aww.
Look, it's just the way it goes. It's a canon event.
It's a
Sorry, did everybody see the newer
I don't think that counts.
Universe
That
movie?
doesn't count as
That's a big
Sorry,
enough
they kept
meme,
making
everybody
references to things being canon events for Peter Parker's
Okay.
across the multiverse.
Gotcha. That's wild. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking for coming down the pipe until the semester ends and we have the whole table again, because we're gonna have to take a break. We know this.
Excuse me.
Someday we'll finish all of it, but not today's not that day. Anyway,
Maybe for
Here's
Christmas.
T-Man. Roll for initiative.
Let's do it.
all right. So
Suddenly, the daisies are...
let's do this. So last time you faced off against what I guess you've learned is an old god that was trying to take over the body of a sapphire dragon, and in the throes of this fight, it managed to complete a ritual, and this other person was revealed in the back near an altar under their global vulnerability. The dragon burrowed down into the ground, and you chased it through the burrowing, through several different portions of it until you stopped it just before it reached the heart of the Ruby Silver mining operation here in Maglum Faldur. And upon defeating it, the entity screams at you, no, like, that kind of thing. No. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have the terrible Darth Vader. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ugh. Oh no. And consequently, sort of destabilize the entire kind of geology around you, and you're realizing that in this tunnel, at the very end of a corkscrew, you are in a close to a dungeon collapse.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, what a timing for the music, man.
Dungeon collapse.
That's where we're gonna pick
Almost as
up.
though we're planned.
Nail biting.
Yes. So those of you who wish to make a, is it dungeoneering is not a thing anymore? Survival, right?
Survival.
Yeah.
Survival makes
If
sense.
you want to make survival checks, You may do that to determine the extent or your knowledge of said collapse.
I know the way. Yeah.
I'm from this.
Got lost in his own museum, you say?
I got a nat 20. Are you serious?
I got a 9.
11.
Shreds.
Right, I'm from this place.
Oh, bounce out.
I know
That's
exactly
what
what it's going about.
Good enough.
It is.
21.
Got a 17.
That's what I got too.
15 plus
Okay.
What am I getting? Markers.
23 for
Where are the markers?
It's kind of faint.
Here's a big old blue one.
by the mic.
It's a purple one.
Was the blue one no juice? What about this black one?
We're buying a new pack of markers for next.
Yeah, I keep meaning to.
We're gonna buy a new pack of markers as soon as we
Okay,
get back to
we'll
work.
share that one.
Right?
So, collectively, you all know that, I mean, in terms of mechanics, you have 3 rounds before, which is like 16, 18 seconds, 20 seconds approximately, till this part of the tunnel collapses totally on top of you.
Oh.
And that's going to shut off air, that'll shut off passageways, that'll shut off all kinds of things. It's just total collapse, tons and tons and tons of rock coming down on top of you. So you have about 3 rounds for that to happen.
What's the distance?
The
How
distance,
far do we have to get to be in
Correct.
safety, you mean?
Yeah.
well, let's
We may
see.
not be able to tell from
The
where
distance
we
to
are.
cheese mode.
We went down so
We
far.
You did go very, very far.
Friends, I will point out that we have upset quite a bit here in terms of their economy and way of life. It would be heroic to help them sort through such a thing after creating so much chaos. Plus, we still have left at the head the 2 dwarven mining people. On the other hand, we have our rings. We can leave right now.
I don't have a ring. I'm the dragon. We gotta save the dragon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I got an
Bring the dragon back to life.
Brad's got an idea, because like this dragon will just
What?
like not be.
Dragon dead?
I have more information
Dead.
for
Oh,
That's
dragon
what it is.
more.
Oh,
there's
that's
more.
not trade. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
There's
Sorry.
more?
Because
I don't want to. This is
We're
great.
just ready to go.
Sorry.
Other thing. So the extent of the damage is pretty much the central, like a sort of a column around this mining operation. So you're not going to affect the entire mountain range, but you will affect the city, and because you are way below, this collapse is going to cause other portions of the city to become less safe, and that's just how it is. How it affects different portions of it remains to be seen, and people above this, there are several innocent people, whether they're mining workers or clerks, just office people, and just passersby, who will be affected topside in the general part of Megalomfeldor because of this collapse. So I just want to make sure you have all the information, and that is with the natural 20. That's all the information.
All right, crazy idea. And this is all metagaming because I can't necessarily describe this really quick in the 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If we were, so what could your earth elemental do?
Oh,
What?
I
Earth
don't know if an
elemental
earth elemental can stop a earthquake.
Now hear me out.
I don't think Earth elementals have like control
They're more
over
like
the element.
golems.
They're just big rocky dudes.
Yeah.
Big rocky dudes, right? So hear me out on this. We somehow, or maybe with the other 2 wishes, summon multiple or
There's one.
I used my wish to heal
Use his
everybody.
wish.
oh yeah, that's right.
We gotta wish the dragon back to life.
No.
Bro,
Aura of life.
Oh,
And he's a friendly. So bounce back to 1.
And you see his eyes slowly, like lethargically, kind of open up, and like there's several stab wounds, and it's kind of blood is pouring out, but it's
I
kind of
cast
just crystalline
heal on him.
blood.
Oh, like straight up heal?
Go ahead, recover 70 hit points.
Okay, so the wounds kind of heal up, and it kind of patch, and like instead of a scar, it's kind of a red gem formation.
Ooh.
I'm Alvin Allgood. We're here to help.
Yeah, and I'm an Oddlot. I mean, I'm very cool too.
are there any support beams I can hold?
Not no, it's all just rough-hewn cavern.
oh no, bro, yeah, like you're like a miner, bro, from like ye old back times, right?
Well, yeah.
Like so in ye old back
Pretty
times,
derivative.
like if there was a cave in like
ye
this,
old.
can you tell if it's like coming from up or down? Like could we like dig to stop the cave in from happening up higher?
Right. So Enolo ponders that very question.
Like, hey. Whatever you say, just make it. It's canon.
Yeah. Right. So. Well, in experience, when I used to. Now, keep in mind, I was never really a miner or an architect, or I wasn't ever really going to. What I was now, I'm putting it in your mind. What was notice that I want to do that is definitely coming from the top down, and that there's probably a support beam over there.
We're gonna be crushed.
Yep. So I said it's coming from the top down.
First priority is that we need to evacuate the immediate area, or we're going to be crushed.
Hey, we've been talking. Do you recognize me? Because we gotta get out of here.
And there's this moment where you recognize that time seems to pause for a second, and he sends you, the dragon sends you a message telepathically.
Ooh.
Which we already know.
That seems like a bad idea, but.
And Dragon just opens his mouth, his jaw flopping down, kind of unhinges a little bit, and
I'm just gonna look at you guys for a second.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to the two of them in my mind. Hey, what are we talking about?
And I just jump inside.
You jump in.
You jump in his.
Oh.
In his mouth.
Just let it happen.
The dragon
Just let it happen. Something's happening.
closes its mouth, and he swallows soot.
Oh shit.
And there's this moment where the dragon kind of blazes with this kind of white light energy, and it crystallizes and it forms like these diamonds across around the side of him. They turn into sapphire, they turn light blue, and like his neck cranes out, he lurches up, stands up on his legs a little bit, looks around. He looks at all of you, and he speaks, not telepathically. I can protect you. If you wish to be in stasis for a time, I can extend and protect you. But we need to decide now.
Will it help the others above us?
No.
Shit.
How long will we be in stasis?
And that is uncertain. It'll be at least a week.
Is that what like Soap's doing?
He's currently digesting that information.
I want to shoot you for that one.
I'll tell you what, friends. Priority number one is we need to survive this, right?
Priority number one is we need to save the people we just put like in danger. Brad needs to go up and fast. We need to clear the area.
Let's go.
I feel like Brad just hero shamed me.
That's definitely not. Wasn't even a choice. We're going.
So, the only reason I brought up the aerial
That was in character.
is if like we had enough of the fuckers just holding up, maybe it would help. I don't know. They're huge creatures.
Like if we cast fly on all of the party and we just push up against it all, could we like stop it? Wow.
We're not that cool.
Push them out.
I mean, I could, but
I can be a giant.
how far down are we?
You're considerable. You're like,
If we're talking about holding things up,
oh my god,
but
I haven't really thought about this. At least 1,000 feet underground.
Oh, so I could cast Dimension Door twice and get up there. I could bring somebody with me. We can start evacuating.
I could use Wish to teleport all of us up.
Yeah, teleport's not too crazy high level, so it wouldn't
It's a
damage
level. It's a level 7 spell, so it's super
we
within
just need
range.
to replicate it. All of us,
And-
including the dragon.
So here's the funny thing: it says 8 willing creatures. Now that you have been eaten, there are now 8 creatures.
Oh, for the love of
wait,
Christ.
I do think that they have to be able to fit within a 10-foot radius, though. I think the dragon's too big.
We gotta hug him.
Hug him.
Dragon can
we gotta hug
become
the sapphire
smaller. It's a sapphire dragon.
It can shape.
It's you,
Yeah.
but you're amethyst, right? Yeah.
It's a gem dragon too.
It's gonna
If he shape changes into
a
something
snake
small,
with a soot size.
we can teleport up there, and then we could help people.
The 10-foot cube is only if it's an object.
Oh.
If you target an object, it must be able to fit entirely
Oh,
inside.
okay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
otherwise it's
okay.
creature.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Ah,
Okay. So you want to teleport all of you to and the dragon to where? Just so I'm clear.
To the top, to the room that we started in before we came down.
The loading
Vex
dock.
house?
The loading dock area, like the wide open. I mean, a dragon's not gonna fit in a house.
I was going to say where we fought the entity at the top.
Where we stole the dynamo.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh,
Like on the other side of the door.
that's gonna. Okay, just full disclosure, that's collapsing too. Like this whole section is just coming down.
Oh!
You need to get up and get people
go farther.
away
Just go to the
from this area.
So, I'm not here right now, but you guys probably. If you stasis, that means you have more time to figure out what to do and more spells to cast.
Yeah, but we stasis. We can't save anybody.
Right.
Also, we're going to be in there for about a week.
But you will.
So-
We have a week to figure out what. Stasis is.
It's not time travel.
Protect here. It's not time travel.
It's not time travel.
Yeah, well, we could warn the people that we let die.
When I think of stasis,
Maybe a
like
sleep
time
wouldn't
stop.
even know.
Teleporting us?
No problem.
Well, you know,
I don't know
that's
these
the
people.
thing. I mean, it's economy of
With
time,
my
right?
natural
Less people
20.
to save,
Yes.
the more we can move on.
I would know precisely, hopefully, also being from this area, approximately where it would be safe-ish enough to teleport to if I were to.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm gonna just tell these guys, and where the most people we could be saving is, because my spell's still on, so I could just be around.
Okay.
I was just going to say, like,
Relay
town
the
square where we stopped the execution.
Yeah, that's another reasonable spot for this as well. You know, anything outside of the mines is going to be safe.
Okay.
You know, that kind of thing.
So, town square where we stopped the execution.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Hold on. I gotta.
So what we're gonna do? Use the dragon to scare everybody away again?
I got thaumaturgy. I'm just gonna yell.
Oh,
People,
I
get
gotta-
the fuck out of here!
Well, like it is
I gotta roll.
I started to brag, but I don't need
50-50
to.
for me.
It is like a mining town. They probably have cave-in
real
alarm
concerns
systems
about
and
soot
stuff.
just being eaten.
It's not like this is an impossible thing.
Right.
Casual.
But the ability to react in time is probably
One
not
through
going to
10
be
is
so
no. 11 through 20 is yes.
For what?
great. Ooh.
For what now?
For what?
We don't know.
Okay.
He's rolling.
What's happening?
DM's doing stuff. DM
So-
stuff.
Teleport?
The dragon looks around at all of you and goes, "Flee! You will not be part of this. Just whatever you need to do, get safe, help the others." And he encloses himself in a giant sapphire gem, and he locks himself away. And you see him in there in like stasis mode.
Oh,
So we'll see Soot next week.
Does he still count as a creature? Like, do you know about rock dragons?
Come on, let's just go.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
It's beautiful.
Well, we're gonna have to dig him up.
So,
Oh, I guess he can burrow.
I'm sure he was capable of freeing himself from his self-imposed stasis.
cast that shit in snow.
Let's go.
I wish we were in the town square.
What's this look like?
So,
Join me at the whole hands. Come by that.
The
marble
little
dust?
sound of jingly Christmas bells starts fading in. Really,
Or do we
the ground
smell it?
sites to ice up underneath them and then kind of extends out to everybody, and everyone gets encased in ice, and then it shatters. We're all gone, and over in the town square, just mist appears, and we appear
Nice.
inside the mist.
Nice. That's super cool. So, I'm gonna switch the music to this.
We have large groups of people screaming.
It took me a while to find stuff. This is the best I can do. So,
He's also on the FBI's radar.
okay, so
Is it Vietnam?
Torturous emergencies.
I was gonna say that sounds like a
Vietnam
Have
flashbacks.
you never heard a dragon fly before? It sounds
No,
just like a
exactly.
its
helicopter.
wings just spin like a top.
It's a cop car.
the best I can do is City Under Siege, Jimmy, and just like
I like it. It's great.
there are sirens, which is important.
The helicopter is falling rocks.
Yeah.
Totally.
They're just happening in a very rhythmical.
Cascading
Okay.
like a waterfall.
That's the sound of peasants being thrown in circular.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Now I'm imagining like a sprinkler system, but it's a peasant thrower. Just
I have a new device to by the way. Hey! Peasant thrower. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Used by
Okay.
particularly
He's
cruel
writing it down.
tyrants.
He actually did write it down. Yeah.
So as you in the town square where you stopped the execution, the raised platform are still there. There's no other execution stuff is gone, it's been dismantled, but you hear people screaming. There are people shouting. You see bits of rock and dust tumble down from above on the ceiling. You see different parts of a magma fluid crack, fissures open up, and there are sinkholes are here and there, pockets everywhere. There are emergency crews running willy-nilly, whether it is a medical crew is tending to the wounded. Like, hey, over there, go get it. You see people in the stretchers go get some people, haul off some dwarves. And you see emergency construction crews, whether they are in their armor, they're like fluorescent vests kind of thing, and they're running into the mines to try to stop the rest of the collapse with different kind of support machinery, timbers, things like that. You see, what else is there? Mining people running out from the mines. Most of them covered in dust, some of them bloodied. A lot of times dragging other people that have been dying. You see limbs turn sideways from various things. The police are rushing around, sirens blazing, green and yellow, green and purple lights, the whole nine. You see Gertrude Eistraw up the top, guiding traffic, directing your police troops to stop and mitigate all of the chaos that's happening around. Let me see here. You are safe currently.
Well, looks like they have things in hand. Anyone want to hit the pub? No?
You see I don't even know how tall, angelic being with Alvin's face just like glaring a little bit.
I guess we have to save some more people.
Drakir wants to see how many people he can pick up at one time.
Okay, make a perception check.
How many people?
Perception?
Yeah, just see how many.
How many people are available to pick
20.
up?
20 total?
Yeah, total.
Okay. Are you looking for wounded people?
Anybody. I just want like a big stack of them.
You want a big stack of people?
I'm like
Gear logic.
Okay.
I'm
There's a lot of
rescuing people. Injured people, just people.
Everyone.
Well, if you're gonna be indiscriminate about it, there's all kinds of people around.
Oh yeah.
You're just picking
So I'm
up
just gonna
everyone.
pick them up with my strength. Just grab as many people as I can.
Okay. Even the unwilling.
He's trying to help other
Especially
people.
the unwilling.
9 plus 15 is
I'm here to help.
26.
Do not resist.
Like 12 grannies just in a
9
bear
plus
hug
15
of a
is 24.
Yeah.
24. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say you can pick up at least probably 10 common people.
All right, I'll just rush them away from.
And they're like, no, get me! I gotta go get that. And you're just picking people up. And you rush away. And
How high up is, what's her jaw?
Gertrude?
Yeah.
100 feet in the air. She's on a rise, a precipice. She's directing traffic.
Do you need to get to her, Ender? I just like point to my wings.
Oh yes, that would keep me from having. Yes, get me up there.
All right. Whoop. Anybody else? I'm strong enough.
Wings, bro.
What? Did you not notice that I turned into an angel?
I forgot.
Very-
There's been a lot of
Does
stuff
anyone else want to consult with Gertrude right now?
Possibly. Are things collapsing from the ceilings and like falling on people and stuff?
A little bit here and there. Like it's not major. Most of the destruction is happening below you on this level. And you're away from it. But as you're speaking, like the sinkhole opens up and there's one of these the forges, the blacksmith forge, sort of falls down in, spreading ash and fire, flames shooting up.
Oh shit!
Igniting gases below.
And quick question for Ruli.
Yeah.
Featherfall.
Okay.
It says shoots up to 5 falling creatures within range. Would I be able to target falling rocks and stuff like that, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't care. That's great.
In case, this comes up in the future where people are starting to get pelted by rocks.
Gotcha.
Yes. So I'll go with.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna team up with Thurk here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna use my
I'll
speed to
lift-
help the rescue crews. Just grab people and fucking run.
Okay.
Because I got 45 feet of movement.
You are very quick. How many people want to try and grab?
I mean, I'm not that strong, so maybe 2.
Okay.
2 at a time.
Okay, that's fine. No roll for that. That's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna airlift Ander and Snow, drop them with Gertrude, and then because I fly right now and I can change into something else, I want to fly to the tunnels, transform into a giant, and help just grabbing timbers to start helping them prop up so more people can escape before it collapses.
We didn't do the level 20 stuff. Damn it.
Oh, we forgot to do that at the top.
We can do it when we come back from half.
Right?
We can do
Makes
that
more
when
sense
this is
after this.
resolved.
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
is exciting.
Yeah.
Brad is going to reach into his back pocket, pull out his sea turtle themed bandana, tie it around his head. I'm sure he has a sea turtle themed bandana.
He goes, yes.
Yes.
Cast his expeditious retreat and run into the mines after the people who are going to repair them and prevent more collapse.
Okay. What do you wish to accomplish?
Stopping more of the collapse, because the city itself is crumbling, and the less of that happens, the more safe everybody will be.
Okay.
So that's what he's trying to do.
Oh, I guess I should have announced to the party. My purpose of going up to see Gertrude was to coordinate the effort rather than just running willy-nilly.
Andrew said nothing. We're all going crazy.
Well, while you're figuring that out, we'll take care of a few tasks.
We can.
Use some
I know
magical.
who can boop all of us, right?
Well, he's gonna
He
know.
certainly could. If he's going to,
I
it's
don't know
up to
if
his
he'll do
wit.
well.
But no,
Sorry, I just had an immediate way I knew I could help.
I was like, all right, everyone, here's the.
Oh, you need to talk to Gertrude? All right, let's go.
So we have some evacuation people. We have collapse people. And then we have people like organization or other.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing whatever I need to.
Okay.
That'd probably be best.
So evac.
Charismatic guy goes.
Who else? Tyrell's helping.
No.
So does I figure after I've shorn
So does
up
the
what I can
dragon.
shore up, I'll come back.
He's in a big old mouth.
I can cast fly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's this?
But
That's
it's
Andrew.
What do you mean, who's
Andrew.
that?
Well, it's not so beautiful.
Drag.
And who's this? Is that Elvin?
we were using an extra big thing because I'm a planetary.
Oh yeah,
I think it was
but
the mech is down there. It's right down there.
Planetary.
Oh, I got him.
Forgot
Okay,
that.
come over here.
I literally forgot that you
Oh, no,
were
wait.
a planetary.
Planetary. Yeah, because you were like wings.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're a giant though, we have
Oh,
giants.
but
We have giants.
I am.
Okay, get a giant, man.
You're not,
There's all
you
kinds
weren't
of
on the
things.
evac.
Here,
Oh, oh,
you want to
oh.
make giants?
Oh.
Just shoring up huge Alvin.
You're
Just grabbing timbers.
stopping collapse, right?
what are you
Yeah,
doing?
stop and collapse.
I'm running into the mines to
Yeah.
stop the collapse.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got Tyrael, Thirkir, and Enola helping with evacuation. Collapsing is Alvin and Brad. Other, we have Snow and Ander. You haven't done much. What do you want to do?
Gertrude, love your chocolates. How can we help?
But also,
This is no time to be funny! Good God!
She's a part-time chocolatier. She likes to
Actually,
fuss about in the kitchen.
I fucking know you! It doesn't matter right now! We need to stop the collapse. We need to get people down in the mines to shore up the reinforcements and the timbers. We need to stop it before other things go crazy.
All right,
Okay, no, you go.
we have people that are already down there helping with the timbers. We have other people trying to get people out of the immediate danger area. How anything else we can do?
Stay out of the fucking way!
And with that, I'll turn it over to Snow.
All right, so
She's
what,
super irritated right now.
All right, so what areas are collapsing the worst so we can get their stat?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
What areas are collapsing the worst so we can get their stat?
You asking the DM or you're asking Gertrude?
Gertrude.
Okay. I don't know. You can see what I see. Well, we're the same vantage point, you Frost Boy.
Frost boy.
you're nothing but a frostbite.
Can I? Oh.
Fine, I guess we'll see you down there.
Good. Go make yourself useful. Like get people out or go stop the collapse. Jesus fucking Christ.
Whoa.
Who?
Who's that guy?
I would like to try to calm her down.
Okay.
Like make a persuasion check. Just like, look, I know things are bad, but here, let's help. Talk to me. Let's be clear about this.
Deep breath.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
That would be a 34.
She starts to take a couple deep breaths. Like, okay. Okay. I'm here.
Okay. We've got some people evacuating, some people shoring up the mine as best we can. Is there anything else we can do to shore up the mine besides just putting timbers in?
I mean, unless you can find a way to like remold the stone or just do some magic stuff. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. I mean, we got our crews down there. They're going into danger, and they know what they're gonna do.
It's at least 1,000 feet down, where this fissure started.
Oh, that's bad.
We may need to think about just simple evacuation.
For this, yes. I mean, in this section of town, yes, we can. If that's what it is, we evacuate everybody. We get everybody out because the rest of the city is going to be safe. That's what based on the way the fissures are mapping out. It looks like it's just going to be an isolated silo down this section, which is going to suck because it's a lot of our important Soulbro production. But I'd rather save people. So,
do you have any way of communicating to people distantly?
Oh, hell yeah, I do! And she holds up a horn and she goes, "Hey, everybody!" And her voice reverberates through the rest of my. Get the fuck out! Now, do ya? You get finger guns.
I'm going to go help people move and.
You do that, pretty boy. I'll get my police to go do other things.
I step backwards off, and as I fall down, I cast fly.
Nice. Snap.
Trying to recover some of your ego from getting yelled at by an angry lady.
Just trying to be cool.
I really love the idea that she's just like, you get finger guns, and you're like, thanks, and just
Irish goodbye.
All right, peace.
Time to go.
Fell off.
Anything else?
Do you want to fly? You can fly.
I can fly, yes. So I'm just gonna shrug and jump off and follow him.
Okay, cool. So people in the middle of collapse. So as you are running down the tunnels, both you and Brad,
are the tunnels big enough to fit a huge creature? Because I was going to turn into a giant for the strength of putting up timbers.
Not currently, because
I'll change back into a planetary then.
Okay.
Large creature.
Yeah, then that'll fit just fine. If you're looking to support like a section where like your back is a huge creature, you can squeeze into that.
Okay.
Yeah. That kind
Well,
of thing.
depending on the situation, I might change into a giant to do something like that if it becomes necessary.
Okay, so as you're rushing down, you're seeing other of these miners just quickly is trying to run as fast as they can. Some people are taking these like expeditious like mining carts, like speeding down. You see like teams of them going down, and let's see. How do you want to try to say if you want timbers? What do you want to do?
I was going to grab timbers because 24 strength. Just grab timbers, prop them up, and flying fast as I can.
Okay, cool. So you don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah, because just any extra stability here is going to be helpful. If you just fast you get putting things all across anywhere you can. What do you want to do?
I'm with the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Brad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Brad is gonna try to catch up with another party of I'm assuming there's like actual people who know how to do mine stuff.
Yeah.
Brad is not a miner, so he's just gonna defer to whatever they need.
Yeah.
And
just go find a group that's already
cast
doing
bless
evacuation.
on a group of them. If needed, he has a thing that can give an aura of like a 30-foot aura for like adding a 1d4 to strength saves.
Okay.
And temporary hit points and like just in general helping there, doing whatever they tell him to do.
Okay.
Because that's what he's got.
Okay. So
He can also vortex work.
as you are making yourself like known and helping people out, they at first they're a little leery of you. You're like, who is this person? Like, who is this human helping us out? And you realize you're casting like these spells and help them make them do their job better. They're like, oh, okay. So as they run down, they tell you essentially they try to get down to like almost the nexus of where this is all happening, which is just above or right where the door of Gulp was, and the layer behind. So you go in there and you see the halls just crumbling. You see these large fissures of cracks crumbling, and they're like, we need to try to position to stop this, and like people are pulling in like these large steel girders. They're trying to throw things up as quick as possible. They're using those bubble machines and those other extra mechanical weird stuff as anything to haul material in and get up there as quick as possible to stop the shaking of this whole entity. Anything you want to do there?
Brad has mold earth, so he can like try to secure, and anytime they put a beam down, make sure it's really solid.
Nice. So they're putting it up. You're like, good. So that's going on. Good. Evacuees. Thurkir's got 10 people. You got a couple of people already.
I'm just dropping them off.
No, he's got a couple. I haven't picked up anybody.
Okay.
But I mean,
There's two, I'm sorry. A lot of people going on.
So I still got that aura happening because it's a 10-minute deal. So whoever they're carrying, if any of them happens to die, they don't die. And I want to try to pick up as many as I can too.
Wait.
Okay.
Or you should just shout, "Bring out your dead!"
Nonsense.
That'll keep them from dying?
Yeah.
Oh, can you move a little further into town? I got a good idea.
Thurkir has a good idea.
I think Thurkir's ideas are stupid. That's what I'll think. Well, how about you tell me what your stupid idea is?
I can throw them a lot faster than I can go back and forth.
Oh my god!
We'll just let them catch them. I mean, or just let them fall as long as they won't die.
Oh my god! Oh wow! That's dramatic!
Let
That is
everybody
so
roll
great!
good because we're not finding
Seriously, like
Just
standing
toss them as far as you can.
Inspiration.
That's the thing.
Just keep launching them.
All right, okay.
Like if they're not gonna actually stay dead, let's just throw them.
So I finally look at you,
Screaming.
and out of all of the things we've been through, all of the jealousy and all of the like one-upsmanships you and I have done to each other, this one I give you. No.
Okay.
No.
So
And I just
actually,
walk into town.
If I hear this is going to be the plan, I'm a monk. I can catch missiles.
Oh my god!
As he throws them, I'll catch them. And Noah helps me put them into a cart.
Yeah.
If they don't make it, they don't make it.
So you catch as many as you can.
We're
and the
both
people
going to
that
try
fall.
to catch them. If
I
they
am
fall
super
and
fast
die,
and
they
I'm a monk. I should be able
I
to do
am
it.
seeing a game.
That is amazing.
Can you make this game in like a weekend?
Toss the peasant. It starts with the peasant thrower. Thurkir is the peasant thrower.
And you can have two catchers, the tiefling or the Goliath.
You could make this in
We
a
might
weekend,
need you to
Calvin.
persuade them to keep coming.
No, it's fun. Trust me.
No. They're gonna live. You gotta understand this part.
Oh my god. Let me throw you if you want to live.
They're not being thrown willingly necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
You're right.
You're dwarf tossing right now. It's
Yeah.
Dwarf tossing.
It is.
I figure it's faster than going back and forth. We just keep
It
throwing.
totally is. It makes sense.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Don't tell me.
barbarian way to
where are you all in relation to each other?
In throwing distance from Thurkir?
Yeah.
So like we're probably like in the center of the town square.
Okay.
Right? Like he knows where to throw everybody.
Stable ground.
Yeah, and like somewhere where I can send a cart somewhere. So like we're
You
loading
find that one
So here's
spot where everything
Okay,
isn't
so you're in the center.
crumbling and
Is he
hollowing
throwing
out
them to you,
underneath
or?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the general area. How far is that aura?
Okay, so you're gonna be
Not
close
that
to
big.
the
30, bro.
It's
Okay,
30.
I
you're
just gotta
running,
get
okay.
within 30 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Bullseye's not that
That's
hard.
a big target. It's a
Right.
big
So
target.
you're basically just running around the town square, just
And throwing people as fast as I can at the target, which is a no.
Okay.
Oh
So,
man, I love the Oddlot so
Make
much.
a ranged attack.
Okay.
You have to. Like, there's too many. It's a great
And
idea.
make an athletics check.
Okay.
Are you catching?
Oh,
Yes.
athletics is my
Athletics check.
jig.
Oh, I thought.
Or,
Natural 20!
What?
I got a,
Yeah.
and I got a 28.
Maybe an acrobatics.
Oh, come on.
I got 28. No, athletics. It's athletics.
Okay, much better.
Oh my god.
Nat 20. My
That's
jeepers.
amazing.
They're coming right at you.
I got a 28.
Yeah, they're targeting right on your chest. Oh my god, he's throwing them so fast. It takes two people
I'm gonna
to catch
deflect
him.
some with the shield that's really high up, so I can catch the short ones
That's
and
a
catch the
13.
little one.
Monks,
31 to
monk
aim.
shenanigans. Can I use my dex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then 23.
Nice.
Okay. What's this look like?
I think we've
Well,
described
let
it.
him throw
amazing.
first, and
Yeah.
then
I
we'll try
grab
how
the
we-
nearest person and chuck them, and if anyone tries to run, I get them next. And
Thurkir, the hunter.
Okay.
Wilhelm scream after Wilhelm scream.
So as they're coming to us, I'll go and catch them, but Tyrael's behind me, so I'll like grab them, chuck them in here quick, and then you'll have to like.
Why are you chucking them too?
Slow down the velocity. That's just the way I see it. And that's
yeah, kind of like catching.
Oh yeah, a little reach.
Dude, he's about to throw 2 at a time. I can't just go, ha. So I might have to shield one up like a pop ball, and you catch that one while I catch the other one.
Peasant volleyball.
That's right.
Boom.
This is a whole new level of dwarven disgrace.
This is athletics with a 28. baby.
I forgot they don't.
What happened? We do not speak. They were great heroes, but we do not speak of
Like they're out to kill us.
The tossing.
The tossing event.
There will be a new game created that goes on for eons. That is like a strange version of this, you know?
One full book of grudges for this day.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Full book of grudges.
There's a town book of grudges, and there's one volume of that book of grudges that is devoted purely to this. It's kept in the local library.
Oh my goodness.
Volume 12,
Okay.
the tosser.
So,
I better paint a mural about this.
Lest we forget. Yeah.
I gotta roll something. Because I rolled badly. So between all of your exploits, particularly evacuating, you get people out safely. You get a lot of people out to safety. They're kind of bruised, they're kind of battered, like they're black eyes, and they're bumped because shield bash. You know, the whole nine. But you managed to escort a bunch of people out, and I think is that what you want to help with as well?
I was going to fly down to the mine after Alvin and Brad.
You've got.
Okay, good.
Because I'm super strong too.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm going to start putting timbers up, trying to buy more time.
Okay, cool.
Plus, I want to be around those guys. Should we need to get out of here, I can try to grab them and.
Right. And we can bamf out.
Do you want to do anything?
I'd probably go over to the evacuation team.
Okay.
And I would use my my charm aura to keep everyone calm through the whole process.
Oh, everyone's on the queue to third gear.
What a pretty kobold! Everyone suddenly.
You're not gonna ice the ground and make it easier. Just like this, you can turn it from tossing to
fall on ice.
Hockey pucks now.
Yes.
Oh, dude, the bruised tailbone shenanigans.
What are you doing?
That is a wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 19.
Nah, I rolled well, but not well enough. So you're trying to charm them into thinking everything's fun or everything's fine.
Just keep everyone relatively calm, non-panicking, and
How many people it's affected? It's not like mass suggestion.
it is literally everyone who comes within 60 feet of me. For one
Because it's an aura?
For a whole minute. So you're standing like next to like the tosser, like next to third gear, like it's gonna be great. Is that what?
It's a fun ride to safety.
So first, just way out to safety.
Don't panic. This is going to get you out.
Orderly line.
Yeah.
So you are, you manage to keep it relatively calm, and because of your exploits, people are actually filing out in an orderly fashion, unlike every other time there's an emergency. Which is amazing. So people and so between the four of you helping evacuate people, you're actually getting people out of this section to higher ground and to a more residential area, which is much more safe and much more secure.
We're the good guys.
Yes.
That's
I
right.
want to make like a pamphlet for like the airports in the back of the seats, like how to evacuate. Stare directly at the cobalt. Do not stare at the Go as limp as possible.
When being bashed into the air, go limp.
Yeah. When you see the paladin, brace for impact.
Free pre-flight drinks.
So down in the room where there was barracks, where the door was, you see one door kind of look down where the door was, and he sees like this chasm kind of open, and he looks at his rope, and he's like, I gotta do it. He's talking to himself, kind of psych himself up, like he's gonna jump down and try and go down further to try to stop more of the collapse.
Oh, that's where Brad and
Yes.
Oh. How far down are we? You said it was about 1,000 to the core center of the issue, right?
Right, where the Sapphire Dragon was 1,000 feet. And he's jumping right now. The door is about 500.
Okay. Can I roll like a smartness check to see like if I think that's a bad idea?
Sure.
How good of an idea?
Make a wisdom, like a insight check or perception check or
Well.
survival check, whatever is
Yeah.
high
that's
for you.
Cool. Insight's pretty decent. Brad's not so good at survival or insight. Or I mean, survival or
clear idea of
insight.
what his
15.
15. Okay. Because it's a state of panic. You're getting this sense of like urgency, like he wants to do good, but he knows he's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do it anyway when he jumps.
He goes.
Yeah.
Oh, vortex warp.
I was gonna say I just fly in after.
Oh yeah, go for it. That's fine too.
Okay. You fly in after him.
I see it around the corner of my eye.
Yeah, you fly down, you catch him, and he's like, "Hey, what do we do? I was gonna go save people. What are you doing?"
I was just gonna go down. I was gonna parallel. Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, haha!
Oh, like you don't even catch him. You're just flying
you're like
down
next
too.
to him, casual like Bugs Bunny style.
So what's the plan?
He goes, and he holds out this, and he holds out what looks to be this iron rod.
Ooh.
And
looks to
It's an immovable rod, perchance.
Yeah. And he's like, if I get this down there, I can extend it, we can stop it.
Well, then I'll help you.
But I'm falling.
Yes.
I got this.
Well, I know, but I can maybe help.
Okay.
I'll just go along. You'll be fine.
Fair enough.
For the return journey, perhaps.
yes.
Flight might be nice.
Well,
It's like, I can fall us in the other direction.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to fall upwards?
It can fall us in the other
Okay,
direction.
just let me land safely so I don't break my legs.
Sure.
Okay. And he's falling. You hold on to him. You lower him down. He's like, okay. And he sticks out this this giant iron rod and extend like this kind of flat platforms go over on top, and you still see the gem dragon there, just kind of in stasis. And he's like, okay, good. He kind of whispers some words and it just stays there, and it turns into this kind of large iron pillar. And you see this magic radiate along the top of it, and this kind of green crackles. And you see vines start to form and kind of wreathe around the inside of it, and kind of hold and grasp inside the rocks, and finding each nook and cranny to try and stop whatever's happening here, filling gaps, all that kind of thing. And he's like, okay, now we gotta go.
Crunch up, look, let's.
I appreciate you helping. It's hard for me to say that.
Oh.
I'm Ander.
I'm nobody.
Nice to meet you. I saw your movie.
It's pretty good. Love the bus scene.
Okay. So as you help him out, as you get back to where the door was, where all the other miners, Duergar, dwarves, where Brad is, where Alvin is, where the timbers, suddenly everything kind of stops shaking. And it comes to everything is quiet. And you have stopped the collapse of Magnum Feldur.
Nice.
Wow.
Good work, bros. Brad's gonna try to like high five everybody, but since he's taller than most of them, it's gonna be like an awkward side five. Good work, bro.
Like he keeps going for the high five despite having to correct every single time.
No, the first time. I think he's learned after the first time. Good work, bros. Yeah. You're all heroes. At least in Brad's book. And believe me, Brad has a book.
So Oddlot, what do you wish to do?
Ooh, we should take a rest and level up, so to speak.
Infirm, yeah.
I want to see if I can figure out nobody's real name. Because I want to create the Ballad of Nobody.
The Ballad of
Oh, that's right.
Because look, here's a guy with no superpowers. He had one shot. He had one thing to go down there, and he got down. He was willing to die to do this.
The Ballad of Nobody, dude. He is a nobody that was a
I still want to say his name though in the song. Like it can be the Ballad of Nobody.
Like that's the title.
He's
of the
the
song,
hero
right? Still have
in all of us, right? But this guy, I want to say,
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Excuse me. Okay.
You're just in a dragon
31.
right now.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Calvin.
He did it to himself. He chose to get. He walked in.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He may be a dragon, but he's still a creepy little cat.
Forever.
Okie dokie. So
Just
what you get?
things.
I'm
Sounds
sorry.
like a
31.
bad idea.
31. Obviously, you got 31 because what for you?
That's probably like a middling roll for you too.
Yeah, right.
it's a 14 on the die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. he gives you, as you talk with him, you realize generally that he doesn't want any recognition. Like, he kind of begrudgingly gives you his name.
That's your chance.
And he goes, my name is Nostruck. Nostruc. I am Nostruck Trollbrand.
He was a dirty.
And I'm no hero. I've done a lot of despicable things, but this was my chance to try to right some wrongs for people that dislike me, which I deserve. I'd appreciate anonymity. I'm not one for accolades. I'm not one for recognition. I would just rather live out the rest of my life peacefully.
Is this happening while they're flying up? Or is this after?
It's up to him.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah? There's like a personal conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But surely. And I must know your name. It's such a brave dwarf. Well, there are those amongst my companions, perhaps myself included, who have had less than stellar backgrounds.
Well, that's why I'm the team Band-Aid.
But as a bard, I quite assure you that a redemption arc is of great interest. Now, I will respect your anonymity, but when you hear the Ballad of Nobody, know that it's about you.
It's good to see not all bards are worthless pieces of shit.
Fair?
And there's like, on balance.
Do you have a sister? Sorry.
Just when I was starting to like,
Stay on
my
brand.
sister's, her beard's just coming in. I don't think you're into that.
Her beard's just coming in.
I'm just staying on brand, friend. Of course I would not.
Cool. Other folks?
Well, as soon as Ander and Nobody come up through the crack, Brad will immediately try to high five them both and call them both heroes. Which is the opposite of what he wanted, but getting it anyways.
Like, I feel like right at the tail end of the conversation, and then they run into Brett. Hey, good work. You're a hero.
yeah.
It's just like him chilling, but like poor Nobody.
You sure hand out. He looks at you and goes, I'm not fucking touching you. You can touch him, but he's gonna put me down, and I'm gonna walk away.
Brad will cast Mage Hand and try with that.
Oh my god.
So all of a sudden there's just a hand floating. You're like,
Fine.
meet me in the middle here.
It gives him a thumbs up and then poofs.
I love the idea that Brad's like, oh, maybe it's a germ thing. Don't worry, this is magic.
Brad respects his space.
No problem.
I respect your interpersonal space.
Yeah, exactly. Or else sea turtles.
Okay. So as the general hubbub kind of comes to a lull, people are still, particularly emergency crews, are trying to find as many of the wounded as the scared or the trapped as they can. Miners are going further down, finding different pockets. They're traveling around, and they're extracting more people. They're looking for more stuff. Did I miss something in the Discord?
No.
Dan is being naughty.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll look at that later.
I've got a new plan.
Oh boy. So I guess that seems like a good place to take a break.
Yeah.
The hubbub is coming to a lull. The the sirens are still going, but they're not so much. And generally, there seems more organization around stuff. Let's take a quick break and we'll reconvene after that.
When we get back from the break, we'll break down all of our level 20 stuff.
Yes, we shall.
Yes.
Cool, super cool
I
stuff.
want to see what everyone has in your raids.
Exciting stuff.
Is it everybody's first level 20?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's mine.
it's mine too.
Mine too.
I've never even played a level 20 like just for a one shot.
I think
for groups.
maybe-
I've never played a level 20.
Maybe
I've
12
had
and 13
I've had
in
one
a different
before.
campaign.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a legitimate level 20. It was like, oh, we play him. Hey, let's see what it's like to level this character up to level 20. And
Yeah.
Just fuck around and find out.
The highest legit character I've had before playing with you all was like a level 6 bard.
Ooh.
And We started at like level 5.
Sometimes you don't make it that far, unfortunately. You know?
All right.
All right, intermission.
We're back, everybody.
We'll be back.
Cyberspace.
Game of Centipede at Dave and Buster's Sunday. It was cool. Pretty crazy.
Nice. Is that the one with like the big guns?
No, this was a
Trackball.
actually no, it was a joystick. I think it was. Yeah, it should have been a trackball to be true.
Should have been a bowling ball.
It was just kind of neat. It was three cooperative to play.
I love co-op games. All of them. Every single.
Welcome back, Internet. Thanks for sticking around.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, so welcome back, Cyberspace. Welcome back, everybody. We're all, hopefully, it seems like we're all having fun. I think so.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, good. Thank you all always for players. No game without players.
Or a DM.
Yeah. I know, we all work together. It's very nice.
Well, if you thank us, we're going to thank you.
Fair enough. So again, before we dive back in, I just want to remind everybody to check out Call of Cthulhu on Wednesday. So hopefully there's some madness. People start kicking the bucket and not. And
We'll be investigating in Boston.
Hey.
Boston.
Yeah. Nice. And then Etherflux again on Sunday. So for D&D in space, we'll see. Hopefully they're in the end game for that, so that's going to be super exciting. And I know that Robot over here has also another campaign plan, which is even super cool. So fun, good stuff. All right, so let's just get back to it. All right, I will invoke the music, and I since I have not yet heard about. I mean, okay. Personally, this is we will talk about this. This is my first time hitting level 20 ever for anybody, for anything.
I think same, man. Like,
Same.
And I gotta say that I am very, very excited for this to happen. It's both, you know, I'm always a mix of emotions. I'm very excited to see what exploits we have, what kind of adventures we have through this last level. And I'm also very terribly sad because this is the last level, you know. But, you know, it is. But I throughout the whole of our time together with this campaign, 5+ years plus, I have so many amazing memories of all the things that you have done, have said, your characters have done, and this being here with you and experiencing this has been transformative in a lot of ways for me. So I want to thank all of you just for riding along with this crazy adventure that we've all cooked up together, that we've all dedicated our lives to in a lot of ways, hours and hours and hours of our lives. And I cannot think of a greater gift than that, than your time and your creativity. So thank you.
Man, thanks for letting us join your troop wagon.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
It was ultimately up to me.
Yeah.
You can go suck a lemon, Avis.
So with that level 20 stuff said, what do we got? What's our level 20 stuff?
Are we around a campfire? We doing it like that?
We can do it now. I mean, might as well just.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start. So, in theme with Tyrael getting his ass kicked multiple times.
I did it twice or 3 times. I'm not sure, but it was enough.
by both the team and NPCs, I gave myself the tough feat with my level 8 monk. So I gained like 40 hit points. Plus with the level up, another 8, actually.
Awesome.
Okay, so
nice.
217.
Hey.
Dude.
What was your level 20 thing for the...
Well, you multi-class, right? So
Yeah, so I'm
any new abilities?
He just got the feat.
It didn't really come with anything else.
It's just a
so it was ability score or a feat. So
Cool.
I was just like, all right, more
Nice.
HP. We're going into some pretty tough fights soon. So.
Yeah. It's one of the things you sacrifice
So
for
you're what,
multi-classing.
12 sorcerer, 8 monk?
Nice.
No bit
Cool,
about
cool.
that. Speaking of hit point
Oh
milestone,
boy.
Brad now actually has 3 digits. 102, baby.
Look at 3 stacks over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And since this is the last level, I would like to just inform you. I've taken Warlock, level 2. This is the breakdown of Brad.
Oh, man.
Because this is it
I felt
now.
like this is it.
Oh,
I have Brad,
it's a reveal.
Brad unveiled.
The composition of a true hero.
Yes. Sorcerer 6. Or 5. Sorry, 5. Ha! 6. No.
Too many.
Too many. Sorcerer 5. Bard 2. Druid, 2. Cleric, 3. He actually got into healing stuff quite a bit. So he actually got into that a bit. Paladin, 2. Fighter, 2. Warlock, 2. And Rogue 2. So that is 8 classes that Brad was.
Question: has Brad ever once used his sneak attack feature? Have you ever remembered to do that?
I have remembered about it and not had an opportunity to use it at that time. Yes, there are definitely class features that have not been touched.
I didn't think she was a paladin. That's
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
No, she's got the Anolo sniff. I got the Anolo sniff, and I can lay on hands 10 whole hit points. Yep. And I also, because of the Warlock multi-classing, the spell slots are different from what I understand. So I have basically 6 level 1 spell slots, 2 of which recharge on a short rest.
It's just a delight.
What's the word that means the opposite of optimized?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A disaster.
A wreck.
suboptimal.
Suboptimal.
Yes. I think that is
Brad,
actually
the
how a
suboptimal
min-maxer
hero.
would refer to your character. Like, make some suboptimal character building.
But there's suboptimal, and then there's Brad.
Yeah.
You know, like it's the
20 level
maximum
character
suboptimal.
just got over 100 hit points.
What is the word for maximum? The worst configuration you can
Borderline
get.
functional.
Barely, yeah. Barely.
Anyway,
Anolo, after reaching 20, he got another spell, which is going to be really nice against your bullshit. It's called Circle of Power. Pretty cool. I'm not going to tell you what it does because I want you to hate me when I use it. But it's just another aura, so you can eat that.
Just want to announce one more aura.
The level
BS
20 stuff I've got is called the Elder Champion. So once per long rest, I undergo a transformation, and that transformation, it can be anything up to, but it's natural. So I'm gonna, because Anolo is from Magnfeldur here, and he is somewhat of a mountain of a man. He's gonna turn very rocky in feature, like whatever hair he does have would be moss kind of stuff on his eyebrows and things like that. But the real boon to that is that when he gets that, and it can only happen once per long rest, for 1 minute, I gain 10 hit points per round. I cast Paladin spells that has a casting time of an action as a bonus action. Ooh. And enemy creatures within 10 feet of me have disadvantage on saving throws against my Paladin spells and Channel Divinity options. So, big gun.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Even more reasons not to hang around Enola.
So with bonus spells, you can cast 2 in a round, right? Like 2 bonus actions?
No.
Just one bonus action. Oh, you cast 2 spells.
It means you can punch the ever-loving crap out of someone and then cast a spell as well.
So you can take the attack action.
You can Divine Smite at like level 8.
Wasn't there a question?
And then cast a spell on top of that if you want to even.
That'd be insane.
You only cast one spell.
I think you
can cast 2 spells.
I've been able to do melee attack and spell.
Cast a level spell
You
and
have
a
one
cantrip.
Yeah.
Level spell and a
I forget which one it is.
I thought it was an action spell and a
You could
bonus.
still attack, womp the crap out of somebody, and cast a spell
And then
at the same
bonus.
turn, which is pretty bad.
Which is rad. I mean, and then
Yeah,
the spell
I mean-
that I cast is going to be disadvantage.
I'm pretty sure Divine Smite is a class feature and not a spell.
That's correct.
So you
a lot
can
of my
You can still do
features.
some of your smites
You can
anyway.
upcast. You can upcast Divine Smite without it taking your spell casting, and then you can cast something on top of that as
And
well.
because it's a smite, they get that disadvantage that it gives.
With disadvantage.
All kinds of
It
things.
gives them disadvantage to resist the smites.
Your aura, right? The aura
No, just the
would,
paladin
So,
spells.
who else? Who's next? Who else we got?
Level 20 Bard isn't all that exciting. It's just Superior Inspiration, which is at 20th level when you roll initiative and have no uses of Bardic Inspiration left, you regain 1 use. I don't think I've ever run out of Bardic Inspiration. I have like 6. Yeah, but every time I roll, so every time I get in a fight, I get 1 better.
yeah, I guess never down inspiration.
But with your approval, I did swap a spell. Now you can always, like, bards can swap a spell on level up.
Yep.
But mine was through Magical Secrets, so it's not technically raw. But I now have Intellect Fortress, which protects against psychic damage. It's like resistance to psychic damage.
Okay.
plus advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Nice.
Damn.
So if I cast that on Thurkir, he's less likely to be turned against us.
Unstoppable tank.
Then I'll have resistance to everything once I'm resistant to psychic.
You cast that on him, then I'll hasten him. We'll just
Watch him.
the rest of us will sit
Blender
down.
mode.
No, I think you guys have some good nuke spells too. So
Sorcerer, we got.
Sorcerer at
Tell us
20.
about that.
I got an extra level 7 slot. No new spells, just an extra slot. And the big ability thing at the end is on a short rest, I can regain 4 of my sorcery points. So
Okay.
nothing for combat, but it lets me use meta magic a little more and maybe regenerate lower level slots.
Yeah, because you can exchange sorcery points for spells.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. We got their here.
their gear has 24 strength and 24 constitution,
Unreal.
which now brings them up to 285 hit points.
Munchkin tables for them.
And with that fortress, I'll be resistant to everything, so that's basically double.
Just be kind to your bard.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And now I have a plus 15 to hit and then plus 13 to the damage roll per attack.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I roll a 2, that's a 17 hit. That's pretty good.
Dude.
What's your AC, buddy?
16.
Literally can't
So unless I
miss.
critically fail, I
Except for
can't
crits,
miss.
yeah. Damn.
And I have advantage on me, so I'd have to get 2 ones.
Okay. What we got, Alvin?
At level 20, Alvin Allgood is now an archdruid. I have unlimited uses of my wild shape feature.
That's why it's in. Yeah.
Also, wild shaped, my beast spells have improved. I can ignore verbal and somatic components as well as material costs that don't cost money or are consumed. I feel like somebody's probably got an Excel sheet somewhere.
Probably something.
Right? Like somebody must. I don't know offhand, but I'm sure that's going to make for some very interesting combinations of things I can do in combat that you would not have seen me doing previously.
Man,
Unlimited.
it's a really good one.
Cool.
It's like the top level sucks.
You can be like,
Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss.
you can be like a lizard man, like
I mean,
me
that's
all
a-
the time.
The paladin one's nice for 1 minute.
Yeah.
I beast mode it.
You gonna do yours
Me
later?
for level 20, I got eaten by a dragon.
That's
No.
is-
You gotta share.
So I'll talk to you about my
it'll
new
not.
character after
Untraditional
I.
path
My
to a
new
level 20
character.
character.
Yes. I've rolled a new character.
It's coming right
It's
up.
the dragon that ate
Soot
Soot,
is dead.
everybody.
Soot decided to die.
Okay.
That was Soot's character arc. He was like, you know what, actually?
Level 20, he
I have
got.
nothing
feel
left to
like eating
achieve. Time to
lunch.
die.
Alright, man.
So at the as the dust settles in Megalon Thaldur and the emergency crews and other people are taking care of the collapse, all other things. What do you wish to do? You want to just run away? Do you want? I mean, I don't know. What do you want to do? Escape?
I mean,
You said that the tunnel down to him was pretty stable because of that immovable rock.
Yes.
I'm going down there.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Before we do anything, we do have.
We have a friend who was eaten by a dragon that is down there.
That was his choice. Yeah, we have.
I'm sure the dragon's probably just holding him in his mouth for some weird, I don't know, dragon reasons.
I believe Power said he swallowed.
Yeah, he swallowed.
yeah, and he
Albie
said
sees
he'll
it
be
now.
out in a week.
Down the
So-
gullet.
How?
Yeah, he's there for a little while.
Well,
He's in
presumably,
stasis no matter what.
and presumably that also is like stopping your digestion because stasis would suggest it's a time stasis.
Halt. Just halt.
Yeah.
My point, though, friends, was that Beric and Sinathra, who are in league with that vile creatures, are still at large, and they have much to answer for, and perhaps they still have much power. We perhaps should either get on them right away, or we should retreat to replenish our energies.
We could probably incite a riot and turn everybody against them if we told them it was their fault.
What evidence do we have other than my amazing charisma?
like, maybe we don't need that. They're all, like, pretty upset already. Like, we could prey upon their weak, frazzled minds.
We're heroes.
Yeah,
Their
but, like...
gear will endorse you.
No, like, look,
For a second time this day, you see a giant, large form of Alvin Allgood looking down at you, crossing his arms.
Especially as an angel, like, he's especially judgy right now. He's like, no.
I'm telling you, we tell them the truth, right? We tell them the truth, and then because of all of the emotional, like, upheaval, they'll be more likely to, like, ignore their doubt and just be angry.
Plus
They want someone to blame, right? They should blame the person that is to blame.
Well, they aren't. They shouldn't be mind controlled anymore either.
Oh, yeah.
Because with the creature dead, their thoughts should be clearer. Well, it's a risky gambit, but the thing that bothers me about it is we'd be sending the people we just saved, potentially, into the path of potentially powerful beings who could wreck very many of them before they're eventually brought down, if they are brought down. I think this might be something we should handle. Not right now. We could go rest and hide. Go hide and rest, rather.
No.
Like, how much politics do we want to deal with, though? Like, I mean, we're not, like, here on vacation. We got, like, all kinds of important stuff to do, like, right?
Like our friend who was eaten by a dragon down below. That's my number one concern. I don't care what else is. I mean, everybody else could die for all I care. My little man down there.
That sounds like me. But no, he something was there. He did that on purpose.
Says you.
He kind of jumped in himself.
What if something got in his head and said, hey, it's nice and warm in here, and you should jump in here?
Anolo?
But Anolo doesn't have that same death wish that he used to have when we first met him. He's better now. He wouldn't put himself in harm's way like that.
Yeah,
the dragon and he talked in their minds. You know how that works. You better than anyone.
I also know I can say this. Don't tell anybody, but I'll think Anders smells like cheese. And if nobody says I said it, nobody knows I said it. So what if something the dragon said was...
In my head right
"Boy,
now, he
it
actually
feels
sent
good."
that thought to Ander instead of anyone else.
I'm just saying, I love the little guy, and I don't want to just leave him in some dude's mouth.
Like, what if we, like, rest and then wish ourselves and the egg dragon love onto the ship? Like, you know, our ship, the Buick.
Yeah, that... You know what, Brad? I think since you, got better in your smarts, you've gotten smarter.
What?
What?
I believe this. I like everything I say.
Like, I think it's from our, like, totally, like, we put our heads together and we came up with some really great plans, bro. I completely credit you for my, like, intelligent boost.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the rest of the party is, like, looking...
I'm pretty sure 0 times 0 is still 0.
I have been reading books.
Actually, technically, it's -1. But, like,
well, that's
like,
not true.
Like, that's, like, seriously? Like, we should be moving, right? Like, aren't we, like...
Yep.
Like, we don't want to party here. I mean, I do. Brad really does want to party here, but, like, we're heroes, and we gotta save, like, the world.
Well, we gotta save Soot first, and that means teleporting him and the big old crystal dragon on our lovely boat. That
Maybe,
flies.
like, oh, bro, I wonder if those slime bros we have can, like, eat through the crystal stuff.
Well, I believe they can eat through anything.
Is the LeSabre strong enough to hold a
He was a dragon.
potted dragon? Was he ever a dragon while he was aboard the ship, or was he in smaller
Are
humanoid
smaller
size?
humanoid dragons as heavy as a dragon, but just look like a humanoid?
Yes.
So they're as
but
heavy as a dragon.
I also can just always fly.
Right.
Well, remember,
Couple years.
the crystal dragon also didn't want to be teleported. He can just resist the teleport again.
If he's in
He's in stasis.
Their gear is still riled up. His arm's real warmed up, so I'm all for murdering.
I
Wait,
think
who?
we should deal with Sarnathra and Barrack.
Yes.
Remember, they were talking about disruptions throughout the country.
Oh, bro, I didn't remember that.
While we have the shine of heroism on us, let's go talk to Gertrude, at least, and inform her of the situation.
That we're gonna murder them.
And also that, they've been feeding dwarves to the door.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, more that Barrack and Sinatra are behind all of this evil, vast, terrible evil.
Like, oh, we should also let them know that like their main like source of income is like destroying.
No, they saved the shaft.
Yeah, but the Ruby Soul Girl is. Don't you remember? Like the nun was crying or something, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. See, I just want to know. I was like, tell them.
Crying? I don't.
Andrew's
what?
like, what is this hippie
I talked to
shit?
it.
Am I remembering wrong?
No, I definitely. But was it the dragon that was crying in pain?
Are you sure?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Because
think
it reached
Brad
out to
knows
Soot,
that
right?
though. Brad totally believes the mountain is sad.
Well, no, now that you said it, I thought it was one of your poems, and I was like, but it is.
I don't think mountains cry outside of Allman Brothers songs.
Brad will defer to whatever you think is right. Like.
I mean,
we could.
I'm gonna go talk to Gertrude.
We could also, just stop down to the dragon real quick, and you could probably talk in his head with your telepathy that you just got.
I won't.
So maybe you can talk to Soot.
Well, I wanted to, yes. So I've been wanting to go down there for this entire time.
Because there's like time stuff. He might reply really slow, and he might hear you really fast. So make sure you slow down when you talk to him.
I'm telling you, you got some kind of brains in you. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like that's happening. I'm just walking.
So I'm gonna look at the hole and realize I can't get down there.
It's long.
It's 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
And what do you want to give me a hand?
Does that aura work if you break your legs?
I mean, I could just touch my legs and make them good again.
Crunch!
No, so I don't know. I just need to get down there if we're going to get down there. Can you feather for me?
I could get you down, but how are you going to get back up?
That's a great question.
Here stealthily goes with Andrew. I'm out of this. Where are you going?
Alvin's walking away, but he's still a planetar, so even though he's moved quite far away, you can still like plainly see him. There's no hiding for him, but he was just like, there's too much Brad and Enola happening.
It's a big hole. I can't make it. So we're probably just going to have to go with everybody else.
So I'll drop with you, bro. I'll feather fall.
Yeah, but that's great, because I think we can make it, but we can't feather fall back up.
Yeah, but you can walk.
Back
Like
to
there's-
1,000 foot
I will
tunnel.
come down and get you.
Sweet, bro. Thanks for the pickup.
I want to go first. All right, so
Maybe.
we can
I will get one of you.
Okay, so as you descend this the collapsed tunnel, you free fall for a way, and then Snow is going to feather fall you, I presume.
Brad has it.
Brad, okay.
Brad's got
I'm
it.
going to go with
Yeah, no one else
Team
is
Smart
joining
Kids.
us.
Well, Smirk, SMRT.
Smirk.
Okay, so it's Brad, Enola.
Brad and Enola.
No, Snow's not coming with
I'm
us.
going with Smart Kids.
Smart kids.
Yeah.
It's the Branolo.
That's us.
Dumb kids are
In
going
this
down
situation, apparently.
Okay.
Dumb kids are going to rescue you.
I know.
Don't you call them the dumb kids?
So where should we start? Let's start with the dumb kids and the smart kids.
Take the small ones because those make it complicated.
But they've got this clearly.
Okay, so Team Smart Kids. You're going down the chasm, the whole.
No,
is that
smart
what-
kids,
Okay.
me and everyone
No,
else.
that's right. Smart
These
ones
are the only
going
two who
down.
are going down the chasm.
Hi, I'm a dumb kid.
Don't go
Dumb kid.
That's not smart.
Thank you.
Everyone else is staying up.
The
You're going to
DM thinks
you're
we're
going
the
to pick
smart
them up
kids.
later.
I'll take that as a win.
In the range of dumb things that you've done, I'm like, okay, this is not so bad. I mean,
That's fair.
They've done stupider things with straighter faces.
exactly.
I chased a rabbit mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you
Team
did.
Smart Kids, okay, as you head up to Gertrude, right? And she's surveying the damage, and you see her like, she's talking to a couple of doors. She's telling to go this way, and she's still giving command. And she looks around, she sees you, and she says, oh, you're back.
Indeed, we are. Perhaps we should talk about the cause of all this.
Well, I gotta say, thank you for all your help. You've been extraordinary in this time of crisis. I don't know what to say. I'm not a politician, but just thanks.
Well, you're welcome. It was our duty, really, to help as many people as we could. Now,
who's the politician?
I love the fact that like some of her lieutenants or whatever. This guy.
So the cause of all this, you were aware of the door that was guarding the entrance to this area?
I am familiar with a door.
Were you at all familiar with the entity within the door?
No.
Maybe disappearing miners or something like that.
I feel like this.
You can make an insight check, sure.
Yeah, like is she in on it? She might be evil.
We're supposed to be smart kids. We're talking
Not so much evil, but maybe just turning a blind eye, because that's a thing.
That's true. That's true.
Dirty 20.
So, Gertrude is not the type to ask a lot of questions of her superiors. So, she's been informed. You get a sense that she knows. She's honest about this door, but when she says no, she doesn't know what the entity. That's pretty much her acknowledging she doesn't want to know what's there.
Okay. So she knew something was kind of up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just didn't ask questions.
Didn't want to pursue.
Okay.
Oh, I got a natural 20 on that.
Nice.
Insight.
Okay.
25.
Let me see here. Okay.
Does she like it?
Nope. Secrets.
Secret time.
Secrets.
I've got everything. I'm wondering who I am.
Just make this table exactly as big as the room. You knew this would happen.
Ian's got a seat. Oh, close the door.
Oh yeah, shit.
What else happened on your level 20 level up?
Brad now has hellish
Hey
review.
guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is stasis a spell?
Warlock,
Right.
so
Is
now-
stasis a spell?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Because it says it is in here.
What is?
But a dragon casted it. I don't know if it's the same.
I assume
If a
in a
dragon casts it,
dragon
it's like
sense, it's
magical
more of
ability.
It might be an ability of sorts.
yeah, ability
Yeah.
to have a spell.
So I think
Possibly.
that Circle of Power then might.
What does Circle of Power do?
I'm gonna read it again, but
He
Circle
just
of
runs
Power,
around yelling power really loud.
I wish we had the spell
You get
knock.
power, and you get
Just
power.
knock on the shell. Like, it would just create an
2015,
insanely loud noise in there for them. It wouldn't actually open anything.
Oh shit! Oh,
We're gonna make it really annoying till you get out of stage.
Exactly. Well, it's a
Oh, it's still some aftershocks.
buddy.
It's fine. It looks pretty okay.
Moved a bit. That's okay.
It's fine.
Kidding.
Our heads aren't cut off or anything. It's fine.
Sorry, the fez does damage.
It's weird being like 6 inches taller than normal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We're not
Alright.
These weren't designed under Fez spec.
Yeah.
And that's
Sorry.
a tall fez too, as I recall. They make shorter fezzes, but this is a tall fez.
What is the
Okay. Anyway.
I forgot. I only remember 2 of the 3 things. Damn it. I
Oh
should
my
write it
God.
down.
Okay, hold on.
You can DM it
Fez
to him
still
on.
sits up.
Yeah,
But this
there
is
you go.
the tall fez.
Okay, so okay, so while we're
Just 3 keywords.
yep.
It'd be like a little skull cap.
No, that'd be a whole different style of hat.
Just what?
What is that?
This is the original printout of Brad's character. It has all of his traits, like the bonds and everything.
I also
Personality trait. Brad would
Last
totally
thing.
relate. Yeah, bro.
Alright, my handwriting is awful, but hopefully you can decipher some of it.
Ideals, nature is profound. Like, whoa.
Okay.
I had to keep it. It's so,
as
funny.
Gertrude's looking around, she sees you saying, well, I suppose you be wanting to get out of here because things are going to get kind of hairy down here.
You are dwarves.
Yes. So, if you're going to leave discreetly, this is the time.
We could leave. We do have other very pressing matters to attend to. However, before we take our leave, I would like to offer an alliance to you.
Alliance?
Perhaps we should talk away from your lieutenants.
make a persuasion check. She's not entirely convinced of this.
34.
Well, you see, you put me in a predicament. It seems like, well, you got something you want to say to me. And she looks over her, or the other dwarves and Duergar around her. Well, they're all in city watch guard kind of uniforms. Now some have riot gear. She goes, okay, boys. Apparently the heroes want to say something, so why don't you all bugger off down there, and you can help with the evacuations, make sure people are safe, direct traffic. Yeah, you can figure this out. Go. And they're like, they look kind of at each other, kind of a little bit uncertain. And she's, I said, get out! And like, okay, and they perk up and they troop on down the ramp.
They're here. Make sure we're not observed.
Okay.
They're here disappears.
Well, unless she does a really good stealth, she doesn't even know I'm there. Just whisper, okay.
Okay, what?
You strike me as someone who is not enamored with her employers. Perhaps someone who wishes she could do something about the situation, but is faced with a foe beyond even her considerable acumen to deal with. However, as you have seen, we are quite powerful in our own right. And if what I'm about to tell you about Xanathra and Barrick is persuasive to you, and just not that they're greedy, not that they're abusing the alliance, not that they're just taking for themselves, but they've actually done great damage here, that they're in fact the cause of this entire situation. Perhaps you'd wish to remove that. And in order to do that, you would need some help.
You said a lot there.
Just a little treason.
Why say many?
They're not king and queen. They're
Light
just
treason.
business people.
That's true.
And you know that there's when people talk to me at length like you tend to do, I tend to tap in the key on keywords. And one of the words that sounded to me, you called me a coward.
I never said such a thing.
Well, you seem to insinuate I'm afraid of things, and you see this? You see this jaw? And she points to her blue jaw. You know how I got this? I took down a frost giant by myself.
That's damn impressive.
Yeah. So, before you go, insinuating things that I am not.
I simply meant that you were so wise, you knew when you had...
I'm not fucking wise. Now you're trying to flatter me.
Then why haven't you done anything?
You know, I have a job. I do my job. I get paid. I go home. That's what I do.
And then one day your home is almost not there because of the thing that grew under your nose.
I live under a mountain. Collapses are happening. We mine. We're dwarves.
On this scale.
I've seen this before.
Insight?
Have you though?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. It's mix of truth and lie. So she has. You get the sense that her parents or her elder kin have had these kind of collapses that those have been passed on in her family through folk tales or through family stories, but she's trying to pass it off as her own experience.
So in your great experience, your great perception of things around you, have things been better since your unification with the Durgar? Has the power remained with the rulers, or has it shifted to the business?
I seem to say you should be talking about some sort of alliance between you and I, and you keep talking about other things. So what's the deal?
I'm trying to offer you, if you would like to move against Xanathra and Barrick, then we could be your allies.
No.
Why not? We've already determined you're not afraid.
There's too much at stake.
Too much at stake. Steak. Could be steak, like in a bet, perhaps. Imagine if.
So you're starting to bark up the tree, and she's like, I'm gonna finish this conversation. You're making me uncomfortable. I don't say that very often. So, I'm out.
Well, you're a peacekeeper, aren't you? You're supposed to uphold the law and things.
No stepping.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Snow, remember? The whole...
Oh yeah, the little wobbly guy who did all the drinking.
Yeah, drunk everyone else at the table.
He did that night, didn't he?
He was also very
really
wobbly.
did.
The mightiest kobold.
Plus 8 constitution.
That would be the thing that the dwarf remembers.
Well, you faced off against her team.
Well, the Sinastra and Barak are being behind all this destruction, and I would gather probably the disappearances...
They were up in their home. They weren't behind this destruction. It's, as far as I can tell, it was a cave-in that you seem to have knowledge of.
Yes. It happened because of an entity that was kept behind a door that they were feeding dwarves.
Do you have proof of that?
What proof am I going to find in that freaking hole?
Surely there's been reports of missing dwarves.
People go missing in the mines. It's a dangerous job.
Guardsmen?
Guardsmen? No guardsmen have gone missing.
Are you sure? The ones stationed by the door?
Not that I know of.
Well, perhaps you should check your rolls and do some inquiries to make sure those people who are being recorded on rolls are still actually showing up. I think you'll find a discrepancy between the roll and who's actually alive still.
I'll do that.
Do we have that jar of...
Oh, the goo.
The goo?
Brad had it last, right?
Actually, yeah, with
What,
the
is
thing
proof?
dead, has anybody changed their demeanor?
Does the goo still stick around? Is the jar empty now? I wonder.
Actually,
Have you
I don't
noticed
even know if we killed
the weird slime that was growing in the tunnels in places?
I'm not a miner. I don't go down there. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Was the stuff also permeating around in the city at all when we were here?
It was in kind of the railway kind of switching yard, but that's more under jurisdiction of the Mountain Mining Company. Necessarily, that was more private commercial property.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to pause to think? Or
Yeah,
switch?
let's
Okay.
switch it.
Yep.
Don's
Alright.
been out of
Problem
action for a while
solved.
here.
Yeah.
So as you descend down this this collapsed tunnel, shaft area, you hit Featherfall all the way down. You're starting to see vines and flowers kind of bloom near the very edge of this, and as you land softly, you'll still see the sapphire dragon encased in a gigantic sapphire itself, and then you see this iron kind of pillar, but it's starting to the iron pillar itself is starting to grow a little bit and shape into almost like a tree. So it's starting to almost like grow like roots. A little bit, very, very slow, like the top, that kind of down. What do you wish to do?
I would like to propose that while falling, Brad and Enola were playing a game of chicken with Featherfall.
Totally.
And Brad lost. He cast Featherfall before Enola said to. And so when we land, Brad's like, man, you're so brave.
I know.
It's an honor to be in an adventure with someone so brave.
Well, let me tell you something. Not many people would make it as close to the bottom as you would have. I know Thurkir would not have. I know he is absolutely a scaredy pants in the deep of his heart. In fact, in my own mind, he would have called Featherfall I don't know, 60 feet back. So you were way strong. Anyway, let's go ahead and see where we can find our way over
That's
there.
a bardic inspiration for you.
Yeah.
Eat
that Thurkir, because you suck.
I don't need handouts.
Okay, here
I imagine him just falling right next to them at the end of that thing.
Tell us, bro, we all say hi.
Yeah.
We love him and we want him to tell us if he's being digested and dying in there and we need to.
Well, listen, here's what's going to happen, because I firmly believe that once Soot started to talk to him, the mouth opened and he went in there.
Yeah.
If you see me walking into its mouth, unless I turn around and say I'm walking in there to get Soot, and I'll be okay. If I don't do anything like that, don't let me walk in.
Sweet, yeah, bro, I got you. I'll stop you.
All right. Oi. And I'm saying this out loud, but also in the head of the gem in front of me. Oi. How you doing?
The eyes inside you, they shift towards you.
Very alarming, that was. Let me ask you a question. Is my friend Soot in there? Your eyes are beautiful. Big.
You're not getting a response.
Right. So I was thinking, well, because I know that you can acknowledge my presence with your big glowing spheres of depth. I'm just gonna stay talking to you. That's right. Until you come and talk back.
It's because of the time distortion. It's just like a little tiny chip.
Oh, wait a minute. I nearly forgot because I'm talking really fast, and then you're like.
Because I can hear you, because you're of course saying it out loud too. Slow, bro, slow.
Right. I've needed to, and I'm going to say it slow, but to adjust my tempo, just to see if you could listen to me. Blink once, if you can.
Once for yes.
Don't blink at all.
And look, and if he's not going to talk, like if he doesn't blink, we're done.
I imagine it goes into a
No,
sprint of
suddenly
rage.
from the gravity around you shifts.
Ooh.
And
heavier or lighter?
Float up.
Oh.
As the gravity starts to reverse around both of you. And suddenly, hold on, no,
He's just sending you back up the tunnel.
Anything to grab, like one of those sweet tree roots that.
you can grab onto stuff.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Make a dexterity saving throw, if you wish.
I love that.
What are you trying to do?
If you want to grab onto something.
We're gonna grab something.
Oh, yeah.
You too?
Yeah. Brad will try to.
So it's +5, mind you.
Ooh.
6 is 20.
19.
Oh, it's an advantage too, so that's 18. We'll take the 18.
If you roll really well, Brad will just grab onto you.
So it was an 18 plus 11, 29.
That works, yeah.
If Brad's grabbing you, you're like, hold on.
Yeah. So you hold on to each other and you're like hanging upside down as the gravity starts to reverse. All the stones and all the things just start floating up, except for the sapphire dragon, who remains on the ground.
Cool.
I'm laughing, like giggling, because this is fun. Like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, where they float up in the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I always wanted to do that, except the fan freaks me out.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is fun for us.
Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't necessarily blinking the beautiful sapphires you got in the skull you got, but it was acknowledging you hearing me.
Right. Okay.
Oh, like, tell him it's safe now.
Yeah, right. So listen, obvious, maybe it's not so obvious, but we're down here because, surprise, we're safe. We saved the day. Soot actually was, very missed, and they, so we saved the day. It's safe to come out now.
Yeah. Takes a moment as, through the stasis, it processes. And it can only speak in like kind of fits and starts right now. So it says, never safe. Digesting.
Digesting.
What? I imagine I'm digesting food too. But it is safe because you won't cramp.
Well, like, don't go swimming anytime soon. Like.
That's what I heard Brad say once, because he swims a lot.
So no, what I'm hearing, okay, it's goofily enough. So we're hearing that like he's digesting.
Wait a second,
right? Because this is.
Are you digesting Soot?
And then from underneath you, you hear this kind of rumble, like this kind of clawing, applying, kind of like something that's digging through underneath the ground below you. What do you do?
Hit the ground?
We're up in the air because of the gravity stuff, so we're kind of up a few feet.
That's gonna make that tough.
What do we do? Well, the only thing I can think of is shout at it.
Okay.
I mean,
Brad will cast Dragon's Breath on Anolo Look, you got this, bro.
Yeah.
God.
You're gonna breathe dragon breath on me?
No, you got it. Like you.
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, watch this sapphire dragon. You're gonna suck. At the ground that it's doing its thing.
Okay.
What kind of dragon's breath?
I don't know. I think it can be any kind. What flavor do you want it to be? Fire, acid?
We don't even know what it is.
Acid. I want
think I
acid. I
can
want
do
to puke
acid.
it.
Okay.
You're attacking the ground?
So as
It's clawing, bro. And it's
We
the
don't even know
ceiling
what it
to me
is.
right now.
Well, once it appears, we can like attack at the ready, right? Like
If
I'm ready
gravity is
to.
reversed, did you just blow back yourself with the burst lurking?
We'll figure that part out. I cast spells a lot.
I guess it depends on how hard you can
Okay.
expel it.
So as you get, are you belching right now, or are you waiting?
You know, so it's a feeling I've never felt before. Like this acid reflux is gurgling, burbling. I'm trying not to spit it up. So I'm gonna like hold this back, but next round I can't contain it and it's flopping out like crazy.
It's like you're like astronauts like drinking, like sending out Tang. You know, it's just like it shoots out these blobs, and then eventually kind of just curls.
I just go.
I'll do this later too with some jobs that you can practice too. That's
Clawing up, down through the, digging through the bottom, you see this dwarven hand kind of emerge.
A dwarven?
Pull himself up. You see this dwarf pull himself up out from underneath the ground. Kind of stand up, kind of dust himself off, and he looks at the dragon and goes, "Ha! I knew you couldn't do it. I knew you could do stasis, you punk."
We're just hanging here.
He doesn't even see you.
No, we didn't. We told him not to.
He looks up. Ah! Ah! You! See? You can't hold your arms for anything.
I can hold him for life.
No, I beat you in arm wrestling. You can't hold on for shit.
Arm wrestling guy.
That I can't swallow this. Swallow this pain. I can't do it. Like, and I'm not towards him because I don't want to hurt anything. So I just. It's the
like
most.
break your neck.
So what he says to me
You just hit something.
is the most vile thing I think on the planet. That's apt that I had that. I puked to his statement that he beat me. You loser.
You can't ignore the facts. I beat you fair and square. Your friends tried to cheat you that day, and I still beat you.
Fair and square.
Huh?
There's no fair,
I
no
was in
square.
your corner, bro. You kicked some toes.
I know. He's
yeah.
great. Yeah, you brought a noble person.
Whoa. Brett, so like you talked to this dragon before?
Yeah, all the time.
Like how? What?
Oh.
Cheating.
Oh. I get it. Okay. You can't see. Ah. Okay. So.
I have eyes.
And
Brad
from
can see.
so you see like the hair that was pulled back into a braid kind of comes unknotted, and it forms the golden dragon tusks.
Oh, I didn't cheat nothing.
And his eyes open, they're just blazing gold spheres
nice
of
dragon.
radiance. He's looking around.
A golden one.
Does this help you now? I mean, you see, I don't often reveal, but it seems like this is apropos because of the situation your friend is in.
Oh, that's so cool, bro.
I'm not cool with this. Not cool with you cheating.
I think that we saw.
But I
Didn't
will
cheat?
say this. I like
he's
losing to
actually
a
a
golden
dragon.
dragon. I love it, actually.
What's the guy's name again? Just for my
Oh yeah, shit.
This is Brugar Smeltbelly.
Smeltbelly.
Brugar.
Smelt belly. That makes
That
sense.
sounds like a dragon.
A little bit of foreshadowing. We didn't pick up on it at all. No, it's good. It's so
Hey,
good.
listen, hey, buddy. I'm gonna admit defeat. I'm just gonna do it right now. You think you can reverse this gravity that's happening?
Oh no, that's a him. That's a him thing.
Yeah, I thought so. I was just gonna ask.
We're like here to try to wake him up because like he ate our friend. Like, but yeah, like it was.
Yeah, I
chill.
know. That I gotta get him out. That's my job.
Oh sweet.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, how can we help?
You can.
Well, like Brad's.
How about you all meet me on top of the mountain? Get the fuck
Like-
out
outside?
of the mountain. Y'all gotta leave.
And you like bring our friend.
Yes.
So as I'm hanging there, I just let go.
Okay. And you.
You convinced me.
All still one. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, we're floating up. So we're Willy Wonking up to the top of the hill.
It's only for 100 feet, though, so at some point you're going to have to fly or climb.
Well, we're going to have to climb because they don't know we need them yet.
What's the range of your telepathy?
I don't know. Probably within sight.
You can misty step, right?
Huh? Yeah, that's 30 feet.
Let's do it again.
That's 60 feet.
Then
I still need 840 feet to go.
The thing is, you can safely catch yourself from when it stops and then climb the rest of the way. It might be
cinematic,
slow going,
it's fun.
but
Yeah, we're good. Me and Brad can make it up.
You can
we'll
climb.
walk.
It's enough to
We'll
climb.
be able to get at least to an old tunnel and we can
It'll
go
take you a
from
while.
there.
You'll get up there.
Yeah.
Pretty climbing.
No, it's 500. But still, it's not. It's a lot of climbing.
Funny to see Anolo slowly teleporting up the side.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, are Brad and Enola, are you like peacing out, just like leaving now?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I do
Brad,
an insight check to make sure he's actually going to help the Sapphire Dragon before we totally peace out?
yeah, that would have been.
those are good wherever.
Yep, they are. This one, if it bounces out, it bounces out because that's what it does. That is a 22.
Okay, so knowing that he is a paladin of Bahamut, not lying is not really his forte.
Yeah.
So he is totally honest. He's here to help the Sapphire Dragon.
And his idea of help aligns with our idea of help. It's not like some sort of crazy psycho murderer who's helping people.
No. It's not a violent thing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
That was
I've
a
been watching
great
a lot of
question.
mystery shows.
That was a great question to ask.
Yeah, we're gonna end it. We're
Yeah.
gonna put a stop to it.
Yeah. We can have
Language is fun.
They'll be beautiful forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, nothing insidious, nothing demented like that. No.
No nap time
Okay.
for you.
So, are you just gonna climb back up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're good.
Brad will vortex warp Anolo
There you
up
go.
a couple times so that he can let Andrew know that we need to get picked up.
So you're gonna just see him whack 'em all going, Anna.
just get close enough to be in the dump. All of this. Coming in around, Crypt.
You just. I'll leave it at that.
Hey!
Folks, you know what you must do.
Does anyone hear that?
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is the situation, and you see like Enola kind of whack-a-moling it.
Excuse me, Gertrude. I must attend to my friend. He's been hit in the head quite a bit.
I see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, no. I should be getting back to my duties and checking in and following up on the information you have given me. Thank you.
I don't know how much longer we're going to be around, so
That's probably all for the best.
fair enough. So, shall we? They're here? Cereal?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh.
My bad. I wasn't sneaking. I was just like, you know, maybe like in that office space scene, just right behind you.
I'll fly down. I probably have to cast fly myself again. So
Okay.
fly down.
They're here can fly. I'll just bounce
Okay.
around.
Yeah, so you pick up the crew. What happened next?
We'll convey that the cool dwarf that Anolo lost his fight
It
to.
was an Oddlot for everybody. I would
Smell
like
melon.
everybody to know it was a golden dragon.
Golden dragon. Well, yes, of course you would lose an arm wrestling match.
Like,
That's what I said. Exactly what I said.
but like, think about it. Smell belly. Like
I'm the one
that's
with the 10 minute
totally
go.
like dragon. It's like so smart. I can't believe it.
Where's Soot?
We gotta get to the top of the mountain, like outside,
Be digested.
and then we can pick up Soot there. Smeltbelly's gonna bring him or something. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
We negotiated some pretty sweet deals.
Yeah, like sweetest.
Insight.
Alright.
Make a deception check. Make an insight check.
23.
11.
How many?
23.
11.
Okay.
So, totally.
Did you, though?
Well, like, I mean, like, it wasn't really a negotiation. It was more like they told us what to do. But, like, I
believe.
We said what we wanted to happen, and then they told us what to do.
Yeah.
I didn't see it that way, but yeah.
I did, like, make sure he wasn't gonna, like, kill any, like, so it's gonna be alright. So I did that. I mean, he was gonna be anyway, but, like, I made sure. Because I'm a hero. And I look out for my friends. So let us leave. Like, and then get to it.
We're going to leave this situation with Beric and Xanathra
I think,
to the dwarves?
like, I think right now, they have a lot of healing to do. And it might be best.
Hey, Goldie. Hey, Goldie.
He's not here.
Are you trying
Are we down there still? Because he flies
No,
out.
you got we're about all together again.
I was just thinking it. Never mind.
Well, perhaps when we meet them at the top, we can
Yeah, we can talk to them though. I'm sure, like,
We can get
two
back
dragons can probably sass whoever's in charge back down.
Yeah, like we can take care of whatever we need to. Like once we all regroup. Well, we
The
can't
most
leave
important
behind.
thing should be returning Soot to the fold.
Yes.
What are we?
At least in the short term.
Close.
The fold? Never mind, Brad.
Okay.
It's like, I refuse to explain turns of phrase to a poet. a literal giant angel just, I'm not going to explain a turn of phrase to a poet.
And Brad's like, yeah.
I'm like, oh, vicious mockery. He's not even a bard.
Do we like usually like just bamf stuff out on like tunnely weirdness? How do you want to leave the tower? Like, do we just walk out?
Well, I've
Feels
heard
weird.
I've heard him do it before. Maybe we could just say what he says.
Give it a shot, bro. I'll get on your back.
Chuba chuba churoo.
Story time. I've never said it.
Okay. 16.
Well, that was Nolo's interpretation of whatever you said.
Hold on. Where's
Chuba chuba
Is
churoo.
that a major positive?
No, it's a minor positive.
Okay.
16 is a major positive. 15 is a minor positive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is 16 the threshold for major positive?
Okay. Could you roll D100 for me?
Some random magic is happening.
Fucking die. This is gonna be the total party one.
Suddenly, you know.
94.
94.
No, I know, but it'd just be fun.
Okay, so your size increases. You get larger.
Chuba 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 churoo. Oh,
How the fuck? I mean,
I teleported bigger.
I don't think that's how. I now. And I'm not sure if that's how. I can't say that's not how it works. But I'm looking right at you. I don't think that was teleportation.
Andrew just sits down holding the phone.
Sure sounded like.
No, I know neither one of us is a wizard, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't teleportation.
Well, whatever it may be. Oh, messed it up.
So I guess you can just cast spells you don't know if you know
brain
the
explodes
words.
and like sprays.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good. You're just larger.
Whoa. That's sweet.
They're passing the wharf. How do we get out of here?
Huh?
How do we leave them out?
You could go on foot. You could probably take a tram. You could teleport. You could wish your way out. I mean, there's a bazillion ways to do it. You know, how do you want? If you want to leave, how do you want to do it?
Like,
We want to take
we could just go out like the front door. We're not like in trouble, right?
No, that's what I was asking a passing dwarf if there was.
Oh.
Oh, what's
What's the quickest way up the mountain? Like,
Oh, okay.
right?
I didn't realize you were
like,
speaking.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So as the dwarf looks at you, and goes, "Well, just go that way. Take a left. Take a right," and he just like basically just gestures that way. You know, and it'll lead you out. As long as you're heading, I guess, northeast and with an ascension, you're gonna be fine.
Well, no Dragon Express, so I guess we'll right it out of here.
Who wants to ride? I'll run. I'm big.
Do we have time for a little murder before we leave?
No.
Such as?
Just in out real quick. Take out those 2 people.
Real quick.
Like we could probably catch up to the slowpokes like a Nolo.
I would rather have the dwarves themselves do it. Actually, I would assist them to make sure they weren't hurt. But it would be a very important step in their own independence away from those two if they did it themselves.
Normally, we would cripple the person first, then you let them, have at it so they learn.
Right, like teaching the
In the
young to
wilds,
hunt.
yeah.
It's the same with bards.
So
it's not the same.
I mean,
with bards.
I could cripple them a little bit, and then we could leave them to the people.
We broke the audience's legs. Play as much as you want.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No kidding.
Apparently, I've gone from let's let these people solve their own problems to we should help these people to I guess we'll let them solve their own problems.
I think I know the way out. We can go this way.
You're heading out?
Let's can we travel montage?
Yeah, we'll montage.
Calvin gets to actually exist sometime in this game. We're Calvin.
Nobody catches the century on the way out, I presume.
As you are leaving Mecklenfeldor, you're passing through familiar cityscapes that you've encountered before. Whether it was a commercial district where you met Dorian and Goril, I forgot, the Large Gut brothers, and you helped them try to solve the mystery of their family. You pass through some other residential areas. You pass through the sort of upper echelons of where barracks are not there, but kind of the outskirts of that is kind of the periphery, heading out towards main, I guess, way station, so to speak, and you're heading back through the main entrance you came in the first time you came in, the top of the mountain, and where you got your first tickets, and the same dwarf said that guy, he's just like, and you're like, gotta go bike, and as you hit to the top of the mountain, you look to the spot where you had your airship, before the Sphinx time warped you, and you look down. There's nothing there, but you see the kind of remnants, like kind of wood chips of your airship, so like things that have been left behind, there because they were there for a long time before you emerged again. But you look up, make your way up the top of the mountain towards the crest of the peak of it, and it is a beautiful sunrise. Just over the mountains, you see the mist covering most of the land. You see mountains poking through the tops, and like there's that ring of of humidity just covering, blanketing the rest of the land below you. And you see this gorgeous like purple and pink and until it's blue and white and yellow, and the clouds are in front of you. And I need to change music. Where's the music?
Brad needs to learn how to paint.
Yes.
Paint your arc for Brad. New inspiration.
This nature is like, oh.
So at the top there's this clearing, and it's a somewhat level place with rocks, some moss, and these two golden beams shoot down. Ooh. And you see one, and it's the dwarf of Brugar Smeltbelly, and the other golden beam is the entire sapphire of the dragon. And he looks at Brugar looks at the sapphire dragon. He knocks on it. Does this. And you see the eyes just shift up to it. And then the sapphire round begins to melt like rapid fashion, like water turning to liquid. And it hits the ground, kind of crystallizes, and then forms a huge globe around all of you.
Oh.
And inside, the air is pure. Sound has disappeared around you. The sunlight pierces through this thing and illuminates this whole area inside of you with this effulgent glow. And the sapphire dragon is like, Soot, describe yourself.
Yeah. So, very much like the one or two times that you've seen Soot drop his disguised self, just a mangy, black, fuzzed cat flops out onto the ground. But this time he's got two blue sapphire horns coming out of the top of his head.
How big?
Just tiny.
Little cute little ones?
Yeah, like little
nubs. Spiral horns.
And he's just you see like him slowly kind of come to conscious. He's got his he's got his pink flip flops on. He's got like his tattered cloak and hood coming up, but you just eyes open and he's like.
Oh, what the fuck?
So, bro, are you okay?
No. I don't think so. It's gross.
Can you be a dragon? Can you still be a dragon?
I could probably.
No, you don't want it.
Oh, but you wanted to be a dragon, and he looks at Brad.
What?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, during that fight, like...
True polymorph.
Am I a dragon now?
You're a brass dragon.
A brass dragon.
An ancient brass dragon.
I'd like to propose arm wrestle.
Sorry, I was thinking that's funny.
Oh.
What happened to you? What happened to you?
Huh?
Do you have any recollection of how you've been the last few months?
Yeah.
Why are you like this now? Not that I have anything against the original.
Oh, I was a dragon.
Mm-hmm. And are you still a dragon?
No.
Can you be?
But yeah, but I mean Brad dragon.
I mean, it's pretty rad.
Look at him.
Why?
What's the deal with the horns?
Yes.
What?
The horns.
What horns?
I'm gonna walk up and.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a for way too long going like.
I pull out a mirror.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Wait.
So you don't know what the deal with that is?
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm going to turn around and look at the sapphire dragon.
The dragon's just like. Ugh. I bet I can explain.
Are you his mama?
Did you really just do that?
Wasn't there your little puke?
I know that half elves are not good at anatomy, and this shows it. So, I'd be happy to elucidate you on the finer points of what just happened. The short story is that I have made a new pact, with your tiny friend here. He seemed eager and willing, and I needed him for a moment for stasis to save myself. So in the meantime, your first task, you pactee, is to find me a new home.
Oh, house.
I'll go back.
I cannot stay here.
Oh yeah, because it's scary and I didn't like it.
Indeed.
We'll find a new a cave that could collapse on you.
Do we have any large caverns on our property?
I was gonna say, like, we totally.
And I've got my ring on.
You can live in my house.
You can come meet Fred. Fred is great.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole underground, like there was like a bunch of undead in there, but we like cleaned them up. There's that whole place in the garden. That's big enough for a dragon to chill. You could even like pile in some like what,
you could stay in my house.
Bro?
What?
Isn't that your garden?
It's his grove, yeah.
But you didn't get rid of the underground part, did you? Like where
I
the
wouldn't have gotten
necromancer
rid of
was?
anything underground. Oh, if you're talking about the underground area where the necromancer was.
Yeah,
if
was
that's
that
big
part
enough for the dragon, I wouldn't care.
I don't know if the dragon wants to live in the like
That's
crypt
fair.
of
Yeah, that would need some serious reno before someone would want to think about moving in, right?
I mean, we got the spot where the Chimera is, too.
I think that's just the wine cellar.
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah, I don't
Might
know
not be
that that's
big
big enough.
No.
Yeah.
So I do the thing to try to create an illusion to show him what it looks like, and there's just like sparks and then
Nothing.
nothing.
You'll be used to that.
Aha. Yeah, but you can come live in our house. They will like. We can live in our house.
That's beautiful.
It is away from here, and I think that is acceptable.
Yes. I mean, there is considerable amount of property that we do.
Can you get small?
Can I get? Why would I get small?
I could take you there. Now.
Oh yeah, like he could send you in a box to Fred, and then
This
Fred
seems
can,
beneath me.
Can you just teleport
We
there?
could put it
like if
on.
he gives you the address.
We could put it on top.
Yeah, the box up above.
Get you an Uber, bro.
Wait. What if you jumped in Third Kier's mouth and then I used my ring?
Well,
And getting back would be hard, wouldn't it? So.
Oh,
How do you
I
get
think
back?
that's probably. I don't think he wants to do that.
You'd have to get
We
back.
All very undignified ways for me to travel.
Like you could just walk, bro, and give you the deeds.
That's fun.
Might be nice to like stretch your wings a little,
Yes.
actually, bro.
Well, I mean, you can't like fly in the
Walking
mountain,
on the ground,
so
on the
you have to
ground.
get dropped off anyway.
Under cover of shade would be good for a while.
Just like steer clear. There's like this spot that looks kind of like the Feywild. Like give that a wide berth, unless you want to like lick some giant snails, which I would maybe recommend. Pretty sweet.
Indeed.
Very sweet.
What?
The snails that make the spice.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm telling him to avoid Seathra's Grove.
Thank you for the information, I guess.
Happy to help a dragon bro out.
Indeed.
Rawr.
Even though I know you look like a brass dragon.
He's a brass dragon now.
Yeah. And Brugar is just back to us. He's just shaking his head. I can't believe all of you. Just okay. Anyway, I have to go. I have to report back because my mission right now is successful. I'm going to leave you, Golos. He looks at the dragon.
Oh.
Yeah. And Golos kind of like puts his head down a little bit in deference.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't know how we're gonna fix this, but I think I do. And then Brugar, he drops his whole dwarven skin and out busts out this enormous ancient gold dragon.
Cool.
Okay? At the time, and he's like, I will see you later. Just launches off and starts to fly away.
Peace, bro. Thanks for the help, man. Dragon arm going up, like trying to throw peace signs. Peace, bro.
Wouldn't help against Tim, Matt? No? Good.
Little help.
Okay, thank you.
No, okay.
Can I see the? Oh, you pulled up the stats for me.
Other
Four
folks?
more heads than me, no thanks. You can turn back into Brad if you want.
Wait, what? So I can turn back into Brad?
Yeah, you
But like, I thought it was a dragon.
You can be Dragon Brad.
I can be whatever I want.
Yeah.
And Golos looks around and goes, well, are we leaving?
How did we get here? I forgot.
You took the
minecart.
you took the minecart from
Predatory.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know,
That's where our ship
You know,
is.
if we. I don't remember if I were prepared right now. It's possible that I'm suggesting this after a short rest. We could wind walk.
There's also like there's rings, and then we
Like,
could.
how fast am
we're
I?
gonna go
Can I
back to
like?
Well, if we want to go back to the.
Super fast fly? Do I have any speedy
Get our
things?
I
ship
don't have
back.
any teleport. No.
Oh.
Sorry, I made you to a lame dragon.
Oh.
Like if you turn back into your
the one time you don't want to use
human
wish.
form, you're probably
What's that?
We don't
One
have
time
it.
you don't want to use wish.
We'd have to take a nap.
Maybe
I'm
we'll
so much
teleport
smarter
on
than I
safety
used to
or
be.
up
Do
to
I
safety.
actually get that
He used Wish to
intelligence?
heal us all before the Sapphire Dragon fight was over, and I used Wish to teleport us.
I do have wind walk
Into
prepared
town.
right now.
How does
Let
one
me just
work?
let me just check number up to you and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range. Assume a gaseous form for the duration, and we'll have a flying speed of 300 feet when we're in this gaseous form.
Oh, that's fast.
That's super fast.
The
How
thing
long does
about
it
it is, lasts up to 8 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
We've used this before for traveling purposes. The only thing about it is it takes a minute to cast and it takes a minute to recoalesce.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a utility thing. You can never, like,
It's not a
not
combat.
cheesing out of a fight.
Yeah,
with this.
that's good. I like that. Yeah, let's do that, bro. But as Brad is saying that, he is literally just shape-changing into everything he can think of. So there's like a deer with women's lips. Like,
absolutely.
and then he's just some hot babes for a little while. And
Probably like for a little while.
and then-
Like, use random stuff. One babe, two babes, three babes, and they're all
Multiple
going
babes.
Brad.
Then there's some like hunky dudes happening.
I'm uncomfortable when he does this.
And then like,
We all are, and
then he settles on Brad, but like with those cool, like he took the horn style from Smell Belly. He's like, yeah, my hair is like, whoa, now, yeah.
Oh god, it's just.
I'm so like, wow, I feel like I've changed, man.
It's just Nicolas Cage with dragon horns.
Yep,
God.
it is. It is Nicolas Cage with dragon horns.
No.
You did this.
so I will cast Moonwalk on everyone.
Okay. You all kind of turn into bits of wind, and you kind of you can come apart, and bits of yourself are just kind of like swirling around the air in the morning sunshine.
I don't feel so good, Mr.
Yeah.
Stark.
The sort of the easterly wind picks you up and guides you towards the west, because that's east to west, and sends you back towards your home. Or the Emerald, what is it? The Emerald.
Well, I thought we were going back to.
Oh, we need to go to the ship.
Predator. It's still the same direction.
Okay, so
Same
we're
direction.
going back to
Predator.
Prey, because that's where the ship is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over the course, you're seeing the land below you change. You're crossing the mountains. You're crossing the plains. You're seeing the God's Blood meadow and the tree, the pink tree with all its leaves. You're passing all that stuff, passing rivers, and as you land in Predator, all is as it should be. The town itself is still there. People seem to be coming and going, trying to adjust back to some sort of normalcy after the shocks that have happened there. It seems like construction is slowly beginning on the Brothers statue, where the humans, not necessarily the Tritons, are not there yet, but they're slowly cleaning up, they're doing stuff. And as you reform back in the town center, people are they take notice. And you're like, oh, okay. They seem pleasantly surprised, and that's where we're gonna have it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Hey, what's that cloud look like to you? The Oddlot.
Brad.
Oh.
I tried to bounce it. Threw it like a dullard.
So yeah, I'm a level 20 warlock
So you're
now.
level 20 warlock,
Let's see the stuff.
Pretty cool.
With PTSD? Still?
a little bit.
A little bit,
So-
maybe?
oh,
A little bit?
A little bit.
So wait, are you? I mean, I don't get it.
I think it's diet soot.
Diet soot.
Like the madness is there, but like we don't
He's
have to worry about evil.
Seen
now.
some shit, but he's no longer under the influence of his old thing. So he's got a little bit of the things that his new master has gone through.
He's a level 20 warlock because all of his dragon experience has been nullified. And he has been recreated, kind of.
Okay.
Because it's cool. right? Like that's
Like,
you didn't know.
the Rashleigh is
So
because
for
it's
technical
cool.
purpose, he has switched packs.
Yeah.
He has new patron and new power, so it's not the old Soot with the old god, right?
No, the
Great old one, right?
great old one
Yeah.
who was Azathoth.
Yeah, so
a blind idiot god.
All that stuff has now been wiped out. And
But-
somebody bring it.
Yeah, but it's still he's not like so when you true polymorph, you take on the stats of the creature, which means like his memories were still there, but like he was a different person. Now he's got his original stats, his original things. He's forgotten how to be a wizard, and he's just
Because
You were a warlock?
dragon
a
form.
little less crazy, a little crazy.
Well, still crazy. It sounded like seemed really crazy when he came to consciousness.
Well,
That
I
was
mean,
creepy.
did just get spit up by a dragon.
Yeah, like his
Yeah.
first act was to turn Brad into a dragon mid-sentence.
You asked if he was still a dragon, and you remembered that drag
That's
wanted
fair.
to be a drag
Yeah,
wanted
I
to be
did. That was for combat, but that's cool. I mean, give me dragon stats. I'll check it out. I did peek over there. Brad has more intelligence than he did before. I'm gonna have to think about how Brad's gonna behave now.
You're gonna have to get down to Brad's
That's
tacks.
real. Like you did
You've seen the movie Limitless, right? All of a sudden, Brad is a dragon. Synapses expanding. What'd he say?
Brass
tacks. Get down to brass tacks.
Oh no!
All right, so that's where we'll stop.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah,
We almost went a full session without shooting.
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
It was close.
Yeah.
I shot him a couple times really early on to some quiet little mutters he gave.
I was gonna say, I heard some side chatter. It sounded like there was a whisper.
Next Monday?
So I don't know. Yeah, it depends. Let me know.
Oh yeah.
I only have my work schedule for this week right now. I don't know what my schedule is for. I think the odds are bad for me next week.
Sucks.
And so for Labor Day.
Right. So it
what
seems
is the
like
what is the plan for when you can't make it? Once you can't make it here in person, you can't make it here at all Monday nights, right?
This semester, I'm not going to be able to do Monday nights.
So we need
Sunday
an
nights?
alternative plan.
Sunday nights still, yes. I still have Sundays off.
I would give Sunday nights up for.
I know.
Okay.
People have family stuff.
No,
on
I know.
Sundays,
I'm just saying it is an option. I'm willing to swap that out.
I mean, because it wouldn't be for forever. I mean, nobody knows how many sessions this will be, but.
So instead, are we going to be playing?
Are we going for this
Will you
Wild
jump
West thing?
right
You think
into
that'll be
Weird
ready by
West
next
thing?
week?
yeah,
or-
I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Whether it's, I think next session we can talk about the system. We can make characters together and that kind of stuff.
Oh, we haven't done a session 0.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We've never done a session
We've
0
never done a
together
session
like
0.
this. Like
At
every
the
time.
table.
Yeah, exactly. Every
Yeah.
time we've done it, it's been
So-
like separate.
I'm ready to rock and roll for that. Yeah.
Sorry you missed the fun.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. True.
But then we'll figure it out and we'll just. So maybe next session, I guess people will be switching systems for session 0 for a little while. We'll see. And if we like it, we can stick with it. If we don't, just do something else. It's
Or
fine.
it could be an episode of Oddlot. How soon
Yeah.
till you know? Like when do you get next week's schedule?
I mean,
Yeah.
I might know in the next couple of days. We're
Okay.
going to schedule this for next
Sweet.
week. So, I mean,
Yeah. Just let me know.
but
Let
I
us
feel
know.
like odds are bad because if class is in session, Monday is one of the days I work.
Yeah.
It just is.
So
Yeah.
the answer is to plan a real life heist. It's a lot of work, so we can D&D for the
We're lucky that we've all been free on Monday
Yeah.
nights for
That's
as many
true.
years as we've worked.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Indeed.
Right, let's say goodnight to
Good night,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for
Thank you.
watching. Hearts, all the different kinds of hearts.